to another episode of Open Hearts, the semi-weekly tabletop RPG here on twitch.com slash
Yay!
Sinclair. I haven't even drinking that much of my drink yet. Damn it!
You're still focused on Godric. You're
Shut.
still focused on the thing that I said.
Shut up! Don't.
No.
And his
No.
many arms that can do mischievous things.
Grafted these nuts. Anyways,
Like pick blocks.
shut up.
Breaking it.
Sure.
Tonight,
Yeah.
we are.
picking blocks.
Tonight,
That's
I
what
am.
we were thinking of.
Tonight, I am giving so much juice to these fucking idiots, to these 6 fools beneath me, on the screen, and
Hey, 5. I'm here.
I'm talking about the stream screen. I'm above everybody on the screen, and then there's the 6 beneath.
And even
Yeah,
then.
but it's 5 fools. I'm here.
Shut the fuck up.
Sure.
Shut the fuck up, Audrey.
You know what? Spark is twice the fool, so Spark makes up for.
Hey.
Spark makes up for your shortcomings, Zarzov.
I would say
Pause.
I would say
Slash
75% more fool. Not twice, 75%.
Let's go with his
You
solid
trying
50.
to deny you're a fool is like announcing your own clown shoe size.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, Spark is a fool, but Spark is also not stupid.
Yeah. A fool in the kindest regard.
A fool
Like a
doesn't mean
jester.
stupid, it just means you do
Umbasa.
stupid things. You
Umbasa.
can be smart and do stupid things.
Fair enough.
Like you, Audrey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
not
gonna
get
argue against
into the
that.
fighting before we even start combat.
This isn't fighting. This
I
is
don't need
this
to
is
pick up a
friendly
blade in order to
negotiation.
throw some
We
punches.
can't. We don't need to fight with each other when we have monsters to light on
It's friendly
fire.
negotiations.
Yeah, very friendly.
Can I do the
Very
fucking
friendly.
intro? Can I do the
This is
intro,
This is
please?
gonna be a session.
Okay, so if you all remember where we left off last session, you descended upon the Bonded Islands and sought out the village where Baraka told you that there was a old wizard there who possibly could give you a little bit more direction into where you need to go to find the battle master Kristoff that you were searching for. He told you that this knight had left to the ruins of his the wizard's former master, his tower in the mountains. Upon arriving at the tower, Colbart was almost shot out of the sky by a golden arrow, but quickly was able to turn things around and announce that they were not a threat to him. They were able to quickly make their introductions and were able to very quickly get to the point. Kristoff is a no-nonsense sort of a man. And currently they are taking refuge in the deeper part of the wizard's tower for the evening, on this very cold night on the mountain. And in the morning, they will be setting off deep beneath the tower into the caverns below, rumored to converge with the river Karagon, which is the river of souls, connected to the spirit realm, and hopefully put an end to the blight beneath them, which is where that leads us to today. The dawn is rising and the first beams of light are starting to filter in through the cracks of the ruins and into your humble resting place as you all start to wake up.
Good.
Good morning, Vietnam!
I was gonna do that, but Vietnam doesn't exist.
Good morning, Vietnam.
I'm very
Kaliana's
excited
definitely
for
not
them.
up, that's for sure. Even in a dire situation, she's reluctant to get out of her cozy spot.
Just sleeping like a corpse.
And when Anastasius gets up, you can see just some cracks, or what
He's
seem like cracks
crusty.
on his face and such because of how freaking dry the dude is.
Mm.
He's so dry and crusty.
If you would like, Anastasius, you could go outside and fill a pot with snow and melt it over the fire to get yourself some warm water.
Or just fall
Or just
into
wake
snow.
Colbart up.
I'm gonna
Or fall
go
into the
melt
snow.
some
Just
snow.
go to a snowbank and meow.
Make a snow angel. Flip yourself over like a pancake.
Can Spark pull out like a cartoon trumpet and start doing like the wake up call?
No.
Yes, Spark. Spark, you go to the corner of the room where there's like a stack of crates, and you get up on the tallest one, and you pull out your trumpet, and ba ba da ba 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 ba. I don't know how it actually goes.
No, you're right. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna, I want to look this up now.
Yeah. So all of you are sort of, who aren't awake already, are awoken by the Sparks playing of the trumpet in the corner of the room.
Like they're not trying to be loud, but they're trying to like get everybody up.
Yeah.
I found it!
Yes. But
It doesn't have quite as much brass as I wanted it to. It's too small.
yeah. But you get the idea. Those of you who were not awake before are definitely awake now. For sure.
Kalina, she's just kind of, hold on, I need to turn on my camera. She's just kind of looking around like, like she snaps up. She's like,
Tegak's just kind of like chilling.
she's already up, isn't she?
She was definitely already up.
Yeah.
I added a new emoji that's perfect for
Hello?
this moment.
Yeah.
Hello?
You see,
Is Kristoff up?
Yeah, Kristoff was already up. He's an early riser.
Anastasius is just, you see him melting snow, and
What you got in the pot? Water.
why do you have water in the pot? Because it gets crusty in the
I'm dry. Pours it on his head with a ladle. Ooh, toasty. A little toasty.
Can Spark like almost cartwheel over to Kristoff and like just having like an excited as fuck attitude
Oh my gosh.
and like ask him if he's ready for the day. They're trying to be optimistic.
Yeah. He kind of smiles at you. It's a very warm, almost parental sort of like demeanor about him, and he says, "You're a very chipper fellow indeed." But yes, I am
these
ready for
Spark
today.
noises. Spark is very happy with that.
Spark will remember that.
Spark will remember that.
Oh, definitely Spark will remember that.
Only bringing 2 of your weapons? I'm so proud of you for, like, cutting back Tagok.
So proud of you.
So proud of you.
You're
Tagok.
making leaps and bounds, my girl.
Kalina's so proud of you.
Like, they haven't been used in a while. But, like, Plus, then she has to carry all of it, and
Yeah.
she probably can
Mm-hmm.
if they were equipped.
Yeah.
Carries around the giant fucking mace.
Which I still need to add to my inventory.
Yeah. It's not with you right now. It's
Yeah.
back. It's back on Ceruleus. Excuse me. But Kristoff is moving about and like preparing some stuff to take. He's grabbing some things that you guys are a little confused about. Lots of bundles of rope, pickaxes, some wedges, and chisels.
Oh.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Can Kalina do can she roll for a check to see like what that type of equipment is usually used for? Like, of course, like she can infer.
Yeah,
But, like-
Kalina, I don't know how to tell you, but I think it's for mining.
I think it's for cave diving, girly pop. But Kalina,
Hey!
it's okay. Okay,
Okay,
girl.
fine. I'm not gonna do it then.
I'm sorry, I was just fucking with you. You can do it. I don't care.
No, it's okay.
Can Spark try to pick up one of the pickaxes? I'm assuming they're relatively heavy, and I feel like it'd be funny.
Yeah, make a strength throw.
Oh god.
I want them to fail at this, and they rolled a 7, so
Okay, so very cartoonishly, you pick it up, put it over your shoulder, and tip back,
Yum.
and it hits the ground with a clunk. Ding! With you still holding on to it.
you hear like a very faint "ow."
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
gonna walk over to you, Spark.
oh.
You
Hello.
okay?
They give you a thumbs up. They're just on the floor now.
Kristoff comes over and he's sort of standing above you and he looks down. He's like, I'll see if I can find one with a little less heft to it. And then he just
They're not even.
nods.
They're
Just
not
like,
even insulted.
one with a little less weight on it. Okay? Okay.
They're okay with that.
Oh.
Yeah, so he digs around in all of the supplies and gear that he has, and he finds you a slightly smaller pickaxe.
Aw.
But he kind of goes around to everybody, sort of explaining, and he says, the barricade that I set up below the tower that blocks whatever's down there from coming up to the surface, we will need to dismantle it, which is what these are for.
Alright.
And then he holds up the
Alright, then.
rope and says, and the last time I went down there, there were some parts that were crumbling and giving way to deeper caverns. So if we need to, we'll have to scale down some cliff sides, possibly.
Question, is Kalina wearing heeled boots right now?
Probably.
That is really funny.
I would assume that you probably put your armor on.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did put her armor on.
And
she
they
has it,
don't
like,
have
has a
high
leather-
heels.
Yeah,
they
they
have,
don't
like,
high
a-
heels. They have heels,
like,
like
you
but
know.
like wedges.
Yeah, just,
Heels.
like
Yeah,
a normal leather boot heel.
Yeah. But yeah, like Kalina, like you just see her like look down.
Just
real quick, and then,
instinctively,
like-
she's like,
Yeah, and then you just see like a bit of instant relief. She also has her contacts in this time.
Spark is hopping. They're so excited.
Kalina can't help but smile and laugh a little bit at that, cause like, look at them.
Tagar's
It's
probably
them.
like in the corner dragging a rock over her blade. Well, not a
You
rock,
just hear
blade,
the
like,
sh-
she's having a good time.
Yeah, she's just like, finally I get to use this again.
It's like,
I'm assuming that Spark would hear Kalina laugh. Right?
Mhm.
Like She isn't trying to hide that.
Yeah, she isn't trying to hide it or anything.
Yeah,
She's just like amused because like it's Spark.
they kind of freeze up for a second, and then just go kind of like go over to where Colbart is.
That's her buddy. That's
Kalina.
their buddy.
Kalina, she sees this and she does stop laughing, but like she knows why, and she doth have plans.
Yeah.
Probably for later though.
Later,
because-
when there's not impending doom.
Yeah, when there's not impending doom.
When there's not bitches to light on fire.
Yeah.
So true, Tagog.
Yeah, so true.
So true,
I'm
best.
so excited.
Jade, you would love Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, there's so much ability
I'm sure I
to.
would.
You can light everything on fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kristoff. Then you see him sort of digging around in his own like personal stuff, and he pulls out like this weird looking thing, and he straps it to his face. It's basically a mask,
Ooh, like a gas mask?
kind of.
Ooh.
It's more like it's a metal like apparatus, and then he has like layers of like wool lining on the inside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man's got the aesthetic down.
And you can hear his voice, but it's a little bit ruffled because, you know, layers of stuff here in front of his face. And he says, I'm assuming that you all probably have something that you can use as a mask.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unsavory things down there that may be detrimental to be breathing in. So, like,
Kalina, like she
I
has
feel
like a little
piece of a
like
cape, rag.
mask thing. Yeah,
anything.
like a little mask thing, like that comes with her armor. So she just kind of slowly pulls that up over her face.
Hey
Yeah.
guys,
Just
wanna
like,
I don't think I have anything. I could look for some cloth, but I don't think I have anything.
Spark nods very seriously and then puts on a fucking cartoon mask. Since they do have one.
So, Anastasia suggests to put on his regular winter clothes, given how, like,
Yeah, I could use a scarf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
scarf will
even
also
as-
probably work. Anything that you can just like put over as like a barrier between the air and your mouth.
right, but like he you know how he has like multiple scarves over his head to not freeze himself?
Yeah.
That's what he has on.
Mm-hmm. You might want to strip off
Oh,
a couple of your
I-
super warm layers, though. It's underground, so you don't want to be too stifled. You've got such a serious face, Caleb.
It's either like
looking for something.
serious or there's just no thoughts behind those eyes,
Yeah.
and I can't tell which
can
one
look
it
for
is.
something. I can't find it.
That's what Spark's wearing.
like a
I see.
like a rubber
You're going to
mask.
make an ass of them. Shakespeare reference.
It's funny.
Yes, I made a reference to A Midsummer Night's Dream, and yes, I am funny. No, do not do the finger waggle of shame at me.
It's not the
I am
shame.
funny.
It's not a
Hey,
shame
Midsummer
finger
Night's
waggle.
Dream is like the one good thing from Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I will
Midsummer
stand
Night's Dream
by that
holds a
statement.
close
Come at
place
me,
in-
English majors.
Yeah, Midsummer Night's Dream holds a very close place in my heart because it was
Macbeth
freshman year, and
erasure.
freshman year was really hard for me. So thank you, Drama
Midsummer's
Club. I got
good.
to both read the script, present a play, and I read it in English class.
This
What?
I
is
decided
I was
not to mess with any of my
crap.
OS while we're doing this.
Yeah.
this is Macbeth erasure.
Partly because I'm kind of terrified too. But
Yeah. Let's leave the terror up to the horrors below that you will be witnessing.
yeah.
Kalina, like after she pulls up her like her little cloth. She asks, "What kind of unsavory things might you be talking about?"
And he pulls down the mask real quick just so he's not like muffled when he says this, and he's like, "Well, I'm sure that you already know about the normal hollowed souls that are down there and the shepherds, but
Of course.
that is not the only thing. There are animals whose souls have been taken as well, and
Oh.
as you would definitely assume, wild animals are not to be trifled with,
Of course.
especially
Can
when
I
all of
pet
it.
it?
I would not suggest it unless you want to lose a hand or your life.
Aw,
And
I'm genuinely sad.
and he goes over to a book, like a leather-bound book of his, and he opens the pages and he says, "I've kept the log of all that I've seen down there, but I know for certain that these are not the only things that are down there, based on the tracks that I have seen in the dirt." And he turns it around and he shows you some very grotesque sketches in charcoal of dogs that have been taken by the rot. They are emaciated and almost bloody looking. Fungus sprouts from their wounds. Bones visible. They are very gory and none too pleasant to look at. He says that he also saw.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
says that he also saw other various wildlife, like deer, cattle, and they seem to be, by his accounts, living and coexisting with the hollows and the shepherds. Not like how wild animals would interact with people above. Uninfected people.
Yeah. Kalina, she's looking at these sketches with like, you know, very disturbed expression, but like she can't help but be fascinated. You know, a very disturbed fascination, if you would.
Yeah.
Because, God, what she wouldn't give for a camera. If she
Yeah.
was given like a camera, y'all wouldn't be able to stop her.
Camera
Can
rolls
Spark
full.
like reach out and like touch it, if that makes sense? Like in more of like,
Like, touch the page.
yeah, like tactile learner.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. You sort of reach out and you immediately feel like the greasiness of the lead. It's like lead. And you can feel the
Yeah.
greasiness of it on the page. And when you pull your fingers away, there's some slight staining of like the dark gray on the tips of your fingers.
Bless you.
But yeah. It seems that people are not the only things affected by this rot. Creatures are as well.
How fun.
You sort of flip through the pages and you see that he's drawn some rough sketches of various animal tracks.
Ooh.
Like cat, sort of feline like paw prints, bear even.
Ooh.
And just various creatures, mostly larger creatures.
Oh.
It seems that there aren't a lot of smaller prey animals. Mostly larger pack animals and predators.
Oh dear. This is gonna be fun.
Do you think I can roll like a history check or something to see if Spark would recognize any of them? Because I mean, they've traveled around a lot.
I think it would be more of a nature check, wouldn't it?
You're right. I have the same amount either
Sure.
way, so it's not like it
It's
matters.
okay.
Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
the same number.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice!
Keep
First
us
roll of
up.
the night. It's already pretty good.
That's my second roll.
Hopefully that sets a
Oh.
good tone. A 7 and a 20. Yeah. All
Only
right,
it was
so
120.
Spark, you're looking at sort of these sketched out tracks, and you're looking at one that like it doesn't have any sort of like labeling connected to it. It's just like theorizing basically about what it could be. And he kind of drew out not just like the individual tracks, but like how it looks like a line of the tracks. 'Cause just by itself, it wouldn't have meant anything, so he drew out more of it. And you look at it and you think to yourself, that moves almost like an insect or an arthropod, something with a lot of legs that's moving,
Oh.
but it has a little bit of an unnatural gait to it. Like it's not evenly balanced, or it's injured, possibly.
Oh. Praying mantis.
Can Spark get closer to it and then like kind of do a head tilt? And they're like, that's not a mammal at all.
Kristoff nods and says, I assumed so. I mean, I've never seen any warm-blooded creature quite with tracks like that.
I think it's a bug. I mean, it looks like a bug, but it's huge.
Can Kalina do like a check to see if she knows of like any like large monster like insect things, whatever?
Yeah.
Could
Okay, just a sec. Where?
And
oh, come on.
what were you saying,
D&D Beyond
Spark?
worked for me.
I was gonna ask if they can see if they can try to like walk in the gait that it's doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like try to mimic it.
Yeah, so like you're trying to mimic it, and it's almost like you're like stumbling from side to side. Like and you're thinking to yourself, that's weird. It's almost like the weight is off on it. Like it's top heavy
So
or
would it be
something.
a nature check or a history? Would it be a nature check for Kalina or a history check?
That would be a nature check.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So it probably has a huge fungal growth on it, is what Spark's guessing.
Ew.
Okay, total of 22, baby.
Alright. So, Kalina, you know of some various, larger insectoid creatures that are native to Vera. None that are native here, though. You know that in, some of the more jungly areas, there are some larger flying insects. In some of the deserts, there are larger sand-burrowing insects. Some so large that, smaller humanoid races can ride them.
Damn, the desert crawler. The thing from Star Wars!
Yes. Thing from Star
You
Wars.
know the thing I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Is that the name?
I don't remember. It's been so long since
Sarlacc.
I've watched. Yeah.
Sarlacc pit!
Yeah.
I know all my Star Wars lore based off of Ren Dog Season 7. Because what is he, a nerd?
Screaming,
Man
crying,
plays
pissing,
Minecraft
shitting.
for a living. Leave him alone.
He's a dweeb. Leave him be.
Yeah. But yeah, like how big like are these insectoids?
They're not like gargantuan size. So like similar in size to the fully grown lizard that Bao is. I can't remember what I named it.
The jeweled dragon?
Yes, the jeweled
Jeweled
dragons.
Komodo.
Jeweled Komodos.
Bao.
Bao. So
Yeah, jeweled
similar in
Komodo.
size to the jeweled Komodos, but because they're like insects, they get up to that big, but it takes them a really long time, and they also have to not get eaten.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so rare
Kalina.
to find big ones, because they usually get eaten by the jeweled Komodos.
Well, it may just be unnatural growth due to the rot. I
Yeah,
mean, we haven't looked at it firsthand. I don't know if Spark would be smart enough to fucking say that.
I don't think they would. No offense.
Yeah, they're not smart enough to say that shit.
Has
Yeah,
like
Kalina,
one
like,
smart moment about bugs. Everybody's like,
Wait,
Yeah, Kalina,
can
like,
they actually?
geez.
Because that's really funny. Can they have
Yeah.
a special interest in bugs?
yeah,
Do it.
totally. Lizard brain.
They
Kalina-
just are
God, Kalina would absolutely
rambling.
give them like a book about insects.
Yeah, so they just start rambling about bugs.
Amazing.
Yeah, Jade. Yeah, this
Bugs.
is being catered to Finn the player.
Yeah. You made a disease-ridden insect. You really know them.
Yeah, they're my cousin.
Yeah.
They're my
They put up with
cousin.
my ass so much, but yeah, they start like rambling about how like this is probably due to like, I mean, obviously since they can't get that big, yada yada, it's probably due to the unnatural growth of the rot, and then they just start theorizing what kind of bug it would be, because like
Lovely.
Yeah.
I mean it's possible, but if they're not entirely native to like
Can
colder
Kalina
regions.
like join it? Like, can they like bounce back and forth with ideas? Are they both gonna nerd out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bugs.
Go for it.
Bugs.
Oh my gosh! Spark completely forgets about their fear, like their anxiety towards Kalina, and they're just both nerding about
Special
bugs.
interest. Bug.
Bug.
But yeah, like y'all just hear Spark and Kalina just like going back and forth on theories and ideas.
Meanwhile, everybody's kind of like, eating breakfast and like
Yeah.
bringing over breakfast for you to eat while you're talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Get stick bugged. Get stick bugged.
God, how old is that now?
How long do you think it would take to notice for Spark to realize that they've been talking to Kalina the entire time?
It'd probably take them a while, but like, I don't know how they would react. Maybe it'd be like, oh, we're like
Fuck.
talking about something that we like together.
But like, oh
Good.
fuck. I'm out of line probably because Kalina's supposed to be the smart one.
Bro, Kalina looks excited as hell.
Yeah.
Like you see just like her eyes just like wide and shining.
You eventually see Spark just trail off and then look really nervous.
Kalina, like she probably doesn't notice at first, so she's just like, and like she's listening, like like nodding and like listening intently, just like yeah, like the nodding. Like you see her so excited, cause like bugs aren't like she knows about them like a decent amount, but she doesn't like specialize in that.
Yeah.
She specializes in history.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's excited to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
And then they kind of just they just kind of like eventually just stop what they're doing and then try to like gently move away.
Alright.
Aw.
shit itself.
No.
Oh,
You're
Audrey,
good.
are you okay? Like,
Bling
holy
blong.
shit.
Bling blong.
but yeah,
Like, the
Kalina, like
quiet.
she notices this and like she's just like I think this is when she like kind of like kind of snaps out of info dumping mode. The tism is strong with this one.
I'll be back.
You
Okay.
good?
Okay.
You okay? Oh, okay.
I hope Caleb's alright.
I am hungry.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Good. I'm like,
oh,
please don't tell
okay.
me you're upset.
Sudden
Ah.
hunger.
Yeah.
Sudden
Like,
hunger.
okay, now the look on your face makes sense.
Intently
That is so real
focusing.
of you, Caleb.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, like I can see you like analyzing what you were feeling,
Yeah.
and then like just
Why do I feel grumpy? Why am I hunger?
yeah.
That'll be it.
This is the life of someone that can't
The-
tell whether or not they're hungry or not.
The
It happens.
okay, excuse the Star Wars reference, but I have to. The midichlorians are also
The metachlorians. Shut up, man.
Midichlorians.
The midichlorians.
The
The
midichlorians.
midichlorians.
I had to make the Star Wars reference. I can't help it.
No, that's so real.
Alright. But,
I do also have
Yeah, probably just like
autistic midichlorians.
over on her area, just like fucking nerds.
yeah. You're sitting there sharpening your sword. Just like, while this is going on, there's like a constant, like, screeching of her sword being sharpened against stone.
Ding. Ding.
That is so real of her.
Very Lazelcore.
Oh god.
And she's just like fucking nerds.
It's like
Like,
this
I'm
is
ready
what
to fucking
hired
kill
me.
shit.
Oh dear.
This
Yeah.
would be fun.
Yeah, so like y'all are having your little moment and you're talking about stuff and theorizing. Tagok sharpening her sword, Chatu sharpening his two scimitars. Nyoka is, tightening his bowstring.
Yeah.
Blade buddies.
Anastasius is making a spray bottle of warm water for himself.
So true. So real of him, actually.
Man, fucking
Blinga
making
blinga.
his humidifier.
Yeah.
Kalina, like she
Not the skincare.
like even though Sparkus stopped kind of talking, like kind of shrunk back, like she does want to kind of pick it up again, and she looks over to Kristoff and says asks him, how big were those tracks, the insectoid ones?
I'll have to remember. They were... Well, this little, diagram that I sort of drew here, it was spread out in about a 5-foot-ish line through a patch of, looser dirt on the floor.
All right.
And so, like, the steps, it's like, four legs.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe like 3 steps. Like,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then limp. 1, 2, 3, limp. 1, 2, 3, limp. 1, 2, 3, limp.
Yeah, it's like
So
a
it's
weird
missing-
little...
So theoretically, if this is insectae and not arachnid, it has all of its legs. It's just not following the correct gait due to improper weight disposition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Spike says that in
kind
a
of
much
looks...
more stupid
It kind of
tone.
looks like the front... One of the front legs is being favored more, and then the 2 diagonal front and diagonal back are being used at about equal weight, and then the one on the back kind of looks like it's being, like, just barely dragged along.
Okay.
So it's probably that leg. I mean, Spark probably says this, but like it is way more simpler tone than I am.
It seems to be
But yeah,
favoring the front side, sort of a deal.
Probably has mushroom shit on the back.
Does
So
Yes,
what
yes,
you-
that is what we're saying, Tagok. That is
So
what
what-
we're saying, Tagok.
So what you're saying is got a bad leg.
That's what I'm
Does,
saying.
Kristoff
It's got a
say,
bad
like-
leg.
Exactly.
does Kristoff
Let's
say
fucking
the
go.
does Kristoff say the like the size of the prints, like the actual prints?
It's kind of hard to tell because, you know, they're insect legs. So just by like the little imprints, so like each imprint is like that big on the floor.
Okay.
So, you know, not a big imprint where the little foot is,
Yeah.
but the legs could be longer, they could be
Yeah,
shorter.
of course. Of course. But yeah, so like about as big as like maybe a little bit bigger than a thumb.
Yeah. Thumb-ish size.
Yeah, thumb-ish size.
Little imprint on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, and Kalina, she does look over to Spark and asks, "How large usually are insect feet?" Just trying to get a good idea on the proportions of this creature, whatever it may be.
Spark makes grabby hands towards Kristoff's like diagram thing. They're gonna make
She
a
got them
comparison.
excited again. She's happy.
Kristoff hands it over.
And they draw something that would have what they believe would be similar. They don't obviously they don't know. Would I have to roll a nature check for that?
Yeah. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll a nature check.
I got a 3.
Oh boy.
Aww. It's okay.
That's okay.
They're just excited
Yeah.
and moving too
They're
quickly.
so excited.
Their
So
hand can't-
the
oh.
sketch is like really sloppy, and the lead that Kristoff has is kind of old, a little crumbly, so it smudges a lot, and you're like, ah, shit.
Kalina, she like she sees and just like, oh wait, hold on, and she pulls out her notebook and her pen sword, but like it's in pen form, and she's like, the ink might work better with this.
Yeah. So
And
you
then
can
she'll
try
hold it out to
again if
Spark.
you'd like.
You see them look scared to accept it.
Kalina, she says, don't worry, both of these things are quite durable. Plus, I have plenty of notebooks back at the manor.
They tentatively accept it and then try again.
Alright, so
Watch me roll another fucking nat 1, guys.
Oh,
if you do, I'm just gonna let you
Great.
roll again.
Hey, I got a 17.
Okay.
hey, there we go. The ink is very good.
Spark hyperfixation, guy. They really like bugs.
Bugs.
Alright, so
Oh, they're gonna freak out when they meet the spider lady, guys.
you kind of draw like a little thing, and you're like, the way it's you draw like a little, approximation of what you think this creature may look like, and then you're like, it should be about, by your estimations, anywhere from like on the lower end to 2.5 feet to almost 4 feet tall.
And
That's like
then
a rough
they-
estimation.
And then they say that's assuming that the bug is this and that there isn't like, and it's not just something I don't know yet.
Of course. Thank you, this is really helpful.
They almost cry at that.
Oh.
They're just
And
like,
Kalina. Aw.
baby.
Kalina,
Okay.
she looks at Spark and says, "When we get back to the manor, we definitely need to discuss more on entomology. It would be so fun. I got plenty of books that I can show you."
Ooh.
So there is a little skimch.
You're
Ugh.
catering
Bug,
to me
bug,
so
bug,
bad right
bug,
now.
bug.
So it's
Bug,
just
bug, bug,
catering.
bug, bug, bug.
so it's just like a little four-legged crab with a four-legged little
I
insect
see.
crabby thingy with a shell and then the mushrooms on the shell. Is what you're
Y'all are, I'm
assuming.
being catered to.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, Kalina says that to Spark. What do Spark do? At the offer
They're
to talk more about bugs at the manor, and she share books about bugs.
very conflicted. They're worried that it's a trap.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
But Spark looks over to Tagok and is like, I think she wants to stab something now. We should probably go do the stabbing. Instead of answering the question.
And Tagok's like sharpening her sword a little louder and a
Oh,
little more aggressively.
Yeah.
Shink!
Kalina,
No,
she
Shink.
She's working on the
this,
dagger now. She's working on the dagger now.
Yeah.
And she keeps
like
moving.
aggressive swipe.
Like,
But yeah, Kalina,
like,
she
like flipping it around, just shing, 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 shing.
yeah, Kalina, once Spark says this, she turns around and sees Tagok, and she snorts a little bit. I suppose that's true. She definitely has been itching for a fight for a while.
So true, Tagok.
I'm so
Tagok is
excited.
so relatable.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
So you just very quickly for interrupting whatever you were about to say.
So fine.
But you just see Anastasius upgrading his Alaka blast machine, i.e.
Hell
his,
yeah.
i.e.
You mean his
his
log?
wooden,
Yeah.
his wooden sign thing.
You know, you're digging around the wizard tower, finding components and things to upgrade it with.
Man's got a blast stick.
Yeah, I didn't now from just a random ass stick. It can now legitimately open up to insert bullets, quote unquote. Like not actual bullets, but like
Rocks.
not even
Rocks.
rocks, but
Charges of Elder Blaze.
but, like does the action of opening, but you don't actually load.
There is a Doom Guy gif in the chat
Doom
for
Guy.
wondering why they're laughing.
I fucking love Doom.
Yeah, Doom is great.
Rippin' Jared till it's done.
Kind of like that meme.
Yes. But, so, Kristoff, sort of grabs his pack and, you know, puts everything on and, you know, hands everybody out their pickaxes, coils of rope, suches and suches. And he's like, alright then, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Of
And
course.
with that, Kristoff is now going to lead you down into the bowels of the wizard's tower and into the caverns.
Kristoff has joined the party.
Kristoff.
Kristoff. He's so
Yay.
cool, guys.
You guys
We love
love,
Kristoff.
y'all love him.
He's cool.
He's a good
I hope you know
he's a cool
Spark said that
guy.
out loud. Kristoff is so cool, guys.
Spark just like turns and just like, Kristoff is so cool, guys.
Please tell me he hears that.
He hears it, but he doesn't acknowledge it. But he like
Got Legion of Doom on
smiles.
display.
Aww.
He's just like, oh, The kid thinks I'm cool.
It's funny because they're an adult.
Yeah. But to him, you're a kid.
Bappy. Bappy.
Little
Kristoff
beanie.
Arrows.
old. Yes.
Is this a specific like on the YouTube playlist? Is this a specific song, or is this just fun fight
I
time?
haven't decided. There's not a particular boss fight. That one is usually for boss fights, like major.
All right.
Ah,
That's
okay.
what I
Big-
figured, but I wanted to make sure, just in case if you had a specific vibe you wanted.
If there is a boss fight for this area, I don't think it's gonna be today.
Okay,
Might be next week.
After that,
gotcha.
Unless y'all are wicked quick and
Audio machine
don't
it is.
flounder around with combat all night, which I
Hey.
doubt. Y'all are
Hey.
gonna have your goofy little moments.
Hey.
I mean, hey,
That's my
combat is
entire
fun.
character. It is literally the entirety of my character.
I know.
Can't fucking say that.
I know. But we can't have everybody goofing around, because then it will take 3 fucking weeks. But so Kristoff leads you to a side door that was sort of barred shut, like it had like, you know, the bar lock on it.
Yeah.
And he opens it up and pulls it open. It's a heavy, heavy wooden door, and you can see that it takes some effort for him to pull it open, and it creaks heavily as it does. But once he opens it up, you see like a staircase going downwards, and it is almost pitch black. And he
Cool.
unsheaths his sword, and he seems to whisper a prayer to it, and it illuminates with a soft, sort of peachy glow.
Ooh.
And you're able to... Wait a minute. Am I mixing something up? I think I'm mixing something up.
Oh no.
Hold on,
wrong
scratch...
color?
Hold on, scratch that and
Okay,
reverse that.
Rewind.
Hold on,
Got
scratch
a
that and reverse
big
that.
Sword.
He has the 2 big swords.
He got 2 big swords.
Okay.
Better.
Okay. Ignore all of what I just said.
Okay.
He pulls out a golden hilted torch.
Ah.
He whispers the prayer to it, and it ignites in a golden flame.
Ooh. Can Kalina make like a history and or arcana check?
Yes. Whichever you feel is necessary.
Hold on, give me a sec. I mean, either way, it's the same.
Yeah.
So I got a total of 19.
Okay.
My bonus is
So
plus 9.
so Kalina, what he is holding is what is called a sentry's torch. It is a torch of holy fire
Ooh.
that is ignited by a prayer, deals radiant damage, and illuminates farther than a normal flame would.
Can Spark touch it?
You want to take some radiant damage?
Can Spark like reach out to touch it? I feel like somebody would stop them.
Yeah, you go to like reach out to touch it, and he just sort of moves it away and gives you a look of like, why would you try to do that? Come on now. Come on now, buddy. But
Surprise Pikachu face.
Man, back spark, yeah.
go on now, yeah. But so he
Funny you say
takes
that
the
thing.
first he takes the first steps down the stairwell, leading you all down into the depths. And
Spark. Spark.
surprise Pikachu
Kalina,
face.
she sees this, like the sentry's torch, and she's like, "But once I won't need to use my light spells."
So it does not. Taker's Cameo doesn't grant temporary XP. It only restores HP.
Alright, and restores HP up to max.
Yes.
Roger that. Okay. Because there's a difference between that and my Dark One's Blessing, which I have from my just being a warlock. So. Gotcha. Roger that. Okay.
You haven't played Elden Ring, so I can't tell you. It works just like the same talisman in Elden Ring.
Okay.
Audrey's the only one who would know.
Hey.
Well, you haven't played that far in the game, unfortunately.
Well, fair enough. Well, no, I watched my dad play it, so I actually do know what you're talking about. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know he got that far in the game. Because that's a late game. So he, Kristoff takes you down into the depths, and beyond what his sentry's torch is illuminating, it is completely pitch black, and every little sound you make is amplified and echoed and reverberated off of the stone walls.
Spark shouts hello.
It echoes around you almost, it rings in your ears, hurting a little bit, but because of the resonance. But
They immediately start giggling.
But, it seems like this stairwell goes on for quite a while, and you guys spend, like, a full, probably minute and a half walking down these stairs into the dark.
Wow.
And-
Colbert halfway through is like tempted to just turn into a bird and have someone carry him, but he's not gonna do that.
He's like, I just woke up and I have to
Bird
walk down all
wants
these
to be
stairs. I
held.
hate cardio. I hate cardio. But,
When the dorm
I mean-
elevator isn't working.
drats.
Anastasia just taps his shoulder and says, "If you want to just have me carry you, bud, and you can turn to a bird and go on my shoulder to Colbert."
Aw.
He's gonna turn to a bird and do that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna
You can just see him. He's
pass
so
off with that offer.
tired. He's so tired.
He's just
so
eepy.
Yeah, he's so eepy.
Just an eepy little guy. But,
It's early in the morning.
so,
it's fine.
yeah, so about for the second half of the walk down the stairs, Colbert is a bird. Just chilling on Anastasia's shoulder. But you reach the bottom of the stairwell, and
Sorry if you hear any background noise. My niece and my nephew and
You're
my
good.
dad are being very loud.
it's good. The children are fine. But
Yes, okay.
you reach to the bottom of the stairwell, and there's a small little corridor that's straight where you can all stand, and Kristoff goes to the end of it, and you can see that there is a large runic carved door made of metal,
Whoa.
and there looks to be a magical lock system with runes
Oh.
on the wall.
Can Kalina roll Arcana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like
Ayo!
Nat 20.
Yeah, not 20.
Woo!
So,
I would like. I am so sorry. Very quickly, I would like to use Eyes of the Runekeeper to just be able to read the runes.
uh, basically, the runes are like saying stuff on the door. And you see that certain runes correspond to the ones on the lock. And it's telling you like an order to activate each of the runes to unlock the door. And you're able to deduce this as well, Kalina. Not by reading it, just by knowing that that's how these type of doors and locks work.
Yeah.
But you can also see that it's very, very old. And that some of the, like, you know, pieces of the text are faded. But Kristoff seems to already know the combination, and he opens it up. And it sort of pops open just a little bit, and then he just pulls it open.
Yeah.
And beyond it, the cavern begins to open up.
More
And-
darkness.
Yeah.
Yay!
It is slightly less dark here in the actual cavern than it was in the stairwell.
Oh, we shrooms.
The torch
Oh, we
Makes
shrooms.
sense.
the torch seems to illuminate more, and it seems to reflect light off of various living organisms, I shall say, that
Oh.
are growing upon the walls of the cavern. Not a lot very close to the door, but farther ahead, near the blockade that has been made out of some of the bricks and stone from the ruins up above that Kristoff seems to have ferried down here to basically make a wall blocking off this section of the cave from the only entrance that he knows of to the outside world.
Ah.
But sort of from that wall, the cracks of it, there are growing various fungi,
Ooh.
and they
You are catering to me so hard.
so all of these fungi seem to be very similar in the fact that they are sort of red tinged. They have sort of
Ooh.
a corally color, some of them, some are a deeper red, some are an ivory white, but predominantly the main color that sticks out is red among the various types of fungi that grow here.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And you can also see that the roots that were prevalent up above are also here in the cavern as well, growing out of cracks in the walls, and you can see the deep black ebony color of the roots standing out against the more natural gray of the stone. So, you've got to take out the wall first.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Like on a date.
like on a day. Like on a day. Like on
What
a
if
day.
Kalina could use her like rock powers, crystal powers to help?
Yeah, that could possibly
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, possibly.
But, of course, Kristoff did bring the wedges and the pickaxes
Yeah.
and hammers to sort of, break away the wall. Using force damage could also work.
Yeah.
Oh, so are you suggesting I do thunderclap? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just suggesting multiple ways of you to do this.
I could do the cantrip thunderclap to get it started.
Yeah.
And then Kalina
it.
can take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Have fun.
People.
That is 9 force damage.
Alright, so let me just...
This is definitely not going to also affect the structural integrity of the cave, and if we have an Indiana Jones escape, I will hug you.
I'm back. My sister made me food. It's a breakfast sandwich, and she specifically put turkey bacon on it for me.
Aw,
Oh.
so sweet.
I got
Sweet.
crackers.
Okay, so Spark, you did 9 damage to the wall. This caused some of the looser stones near the top of the wall, where it meets this ceiling of the cavern, to be sort of pushed back and topple over to the other side.
Right, so I think Kalina should probably take it from there, because if I keep doing cantrip thunderclap, it's gonna take a fucking while.
Bless you.
I see.
Thank you.
But yeah, Kalina, she looks towards Kristoff and says, "Mind if I try something?"
Be my guest.
Kalina, she sorry, I heard noise outside my room. I heard my niece outside my room. Yeah, like she kind of holds up her hands and she like, you know, attempts to like create a bunch of crystals that are kind of almost like forming around the stone, and then she wants to, like, you know, break it, and thus like breaking the rest of the stone down.
Okay, so like go in the cracks.
Yeah, like go in the cracks, like, you know how you would with ice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like, I know how potholes are made.
I'm a pothole.
Hey.
How you get into a lot of like a lot of vaults, because since the system is reliant on being completely airtight, if you're able to get water in there and are able to freeze it fast enough, you'll be able to break the system and it'll open.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm
For legal
weird.
reasons, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
We're just talking about that one scene from the first Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
Ant-Man.
yeah.
Ant-Man, we're talking about Marvel, guys.
Yeah.
Holy.
But yeah, that's what Kalina does. Do I have to roll?
At this point, you don't have to roll. You're
Okay.
you're well versed enough in your magic that you no longer have to roll to see if things like
Okay.
work and do the things you want, only to like attack.
Okay.
So you create the small crystal formations and then rapidly expand them, causing them to, and most of the rest of the wall topples over, except for, like, you know, a few that are down along the ground, but those you can easily step over.
We can step over them.
You're having
Spark
so
pretend
much
to
fun
trip
with
on
that
'em?
tube, aren't you, buddy?
For context, chat, Ben.
Ben's
has
got a tube.
He
Ben's got one of
likes
those
food.
stretchy tubes.
Yeah, the ones that are
I'm
like
so down.
like the plastic extendable ones.
Yeah.
I promise
Like
you.
imagine
Is it one
like
of those
the
that make noise?
Yeah.
The wheelies that you whip over your head?
Yes. There he
Can
goes.
Spark pretend to trip over the wall?
Yes, you may.
I apologize, by the way.
You're good.
What are you apologizing
Oh, I
for?
gotta enjoy my sandwich.
I just need to, like, not look at you being goofy in the cam. Alright.
You're fine.
But, you all sort of like step past the wall, and this is when Kristoff re-puts his mask on, because now we are in the shits. We are in them shits. We in this bitch.
Realizing
Okay.
Tigok doesn't have a mask. She's got a helmet, but that's about it.
Put on the helmet.
Put on the helmet, girly pop. Is something.
Helmet
Bark
time.
Looks like a terrifying.
puts a serious
angel.
one on this time.
Yeah.
They don't put on the donkey mask.
Yeah.
Her hair probably like sticks through like a plume.
Yeah, you
Glowing
pull your
stuff,
ponytail
glowing
through the back of
slightly.
it. That's how I have it in the render. But
Bark offers Tagok another piece of cloth because they have like
Like they pull
outfits
it
and
out,
stuff.
like the cloth, like that just never ends.
Yeah, they pull out a segment of it and then hand it to Tagok.
Yeah.
You don't know how they separated it.
She just kind of looks, and then just nods and takes it.
yeah.
Thumbs up.
Tagok
Okay.
looks mildly terrifying right now because her helmet is a molded golden face.
I mean,
With
yeah,
like
it's
a
terrifying, but
lion's
at the same-
jaw surrounding the
Yeah.
face.
It's really fucking cool. I know I have it saved somewhere.
Yeah. I think it's only the sketch that has that. I didn't do both for the final render. But
It's still fucking cool.
gets tablet.
Good to
holds it
have
like an
any
old
extra
person.
protection that you can.
Yeah. But it is at this point that you hear sort of shambling about just ahead of you.
Bug, bug, bug,
Oh.
bug, bug, bug.
Does
Bark does say
Kristoff
that.
still have his torch?
Yes, Kristoff still has his torch, and he hears it and he holds it up, and you can see a sort of hunched over person
Oh.
shambling towards you, and you can
Oh,
see the
Dark Souls.
growths on them.
This
And
is Dark Soul.
I am going to be running the encounter now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Initiative.
Initiative.
Everybody roll for initiative. If you roll in the app, it'll auto add it.
Hey guys, guess what Spark got?
A 12.
They're not going
19
first.
plus 3.
Okay. Initiative.
What's 19 plus 3?
Aha!
See,
22.
19.
I
Oh,
got
did
a
we
20.
both get a 22?
Yay! We can
I got 18 plus 4.
nice. Words. The way that we can deal with that is we can actually choose who goes first within a round. So if I do something that would be beneficial for me to go first, I just go first. But if you do something that's beneficial to go first, then you go first. We just talk about that. It's really interesting. A lot of fun stuff we can do.
Oh, I just normally do rock, paper, scissors. Because I'm lame.
Yeah, either rock, paper, scissors, or we could just do that. Or whoever's dexterity goes higher. It all depends on the player, on the DM, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But there's a
Fine,
lot of
it's
cool stuff
whatever
that we can do.
rules y'all make up.
Alright. So, Audrey is not here. Ben, have you rolled?
19.
Okay. 19.
I also rolled a Cindy and to be on it's a 20.
Okay. I can see it. I didn't see... your thing didn't go up, Caleb, in the...
Because
Yeah.
I
Because
didn't
I rolled with
use
a
the
physical
app.
dice.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled mine physically.
Okay. I think the thing will just decide of, like, if you rolled the same thing. What did you get, Takeock? I'm sorry.
22.
22.
Same as Caleb.
22. And then I'm gonna have to roll for Sarzoff. I gotta check what their fucking initiative bonus is.
I'm scrolling
need
back
to
to see if I
find-
can find that image
6.
you sent me of Takeock's helmet.
I need to
Okay.
find good music.
So something a
I
little
put a playlist in.
spooky. All right, start. I never rolled for the stupid howl. Okay.
Found it.
Okay. So it has decided that Colbart, you are first.
Nice.
So the creature before you is a rotten hollow. What do you choose to do?
Ugh.
Ooh, I think I found something.
What can I do? What can I do? Does this do any damage or it doesn't do any damage? Hold on. I'm trying to see what can. What do I do? Does this do damage? God, I have too much stuff. I have too much stuff.
It's okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Elicablael.
Your Eldritch Blast does lightning damage, I believe.
Yeah, I should
Specifically.
because
His does
All
lightning
right.
damage.
it's
So,
warlock. So
yep.
it doesn't-
Do your thing.
Alright.
Do your
gonna
thing.
roll, just gonna
21.
roll
Do
through
your
that.
thing. 21.
18 to hit.
It hits. And roll for damage.
1d10 damage. 6. And how many can I do? It's a cantrip. Hold on,
Alright.
hold on. 2 beams at 5th level. What level am I in Warlock?
I don't think you're 6th level.
No, I just do 1. 5th
Okay.
level.
So, you do 6 damage to the creature. That means it is. If you choose to do nothing else, it would be Tagok's turn. Are you?
Nothing else I can really do. How far away is it?
20 feet ahead.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Yep. All right, Tagok,
Okay, so
it's your turn.
he lightninged it.
Yeah, Eldritch blasted.
Yes. And so
Eldritch
it's how far
blast.
away is it?
20 feet. Very slowly shambling towards you.
Okay. So just in case, I'm gonna blast it as well.
All right.
So my Eldritch Blast is 3 different beams. And as we have discussed, since attack as I am a fighter is 2 attacks, which also applies to spells, that is 6 beams.
Yep.
So first do I have to roll 6 times on hitting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we said yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. Okay.
Just to make it not
Mm.
too overpowered.
Yeah. Let me just.
Supposed to be.
Okay, so that's. I'm just gonna quick. Yeah, we have a dice tray over here. Okay. And just quick write it down. Number 2, which is. It's gonna be a while. I have to
okay.
math. I can't see in this lighting. Ooh, that one's an 18. pretty sure that one hits.
Are you rolling all at the same time?
Okay, those are my numbers.
They all hit.
Okay.
They all hit.
Fantastic.
It does not have
Oh,
a high
damn.
AC.
Uh,
It's not good at dodging. It's a zombie.
I went with that because my Eldritch Blast has a. Oh, right, it adds my charisma modifier. But also, it has Repelling Blast, which pushes the creature up 10 feet away.
Okay.
oh.
I'm
Um,
trying to keep it a distance.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll for damage.
Oh,
I'm pretty
no.
sure it's gonna kill it, but roll for damage anyways.
Probably. Okay, so. How many d10s? That's 60 10s.
Holy shit.
1,
Tagok is full of rage. Ah!
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
If it's over 20, just stop counting.
Surprisingly, I rolled really low.
So what did you get total?
Plus my charisma mod. 14.
All right.
Damn.
So you deal 14 damage to the creature.
My d10s rolled a 0.
It sort of staggers
Uh,
and stops moving.
If it's
Well,
a zero,
zero's
that
a
means
10.
it's
Zero's
a 10.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
roll a 0.
Oh.
So that is much more.
You killed it.
You
killed
killed
it.
it, honey.
Okay.
That's
It's
Sorry.
very dead. Very dead.
that's 34 then.
Oh yeah, that is dead.
Okay. Sorry, I saw
was gonna say-
0 and my brain saw 0.
Girl, you
Okay.
fucking eviscerated it. So you blast it, and
I didn't mean to blast
it
that
just
hard.
incinerates and crumbles.
Oh,
I wanted to push it away.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she's excited. Let's just go with that. She's just
Yeah,
excited, guys.
uh-huh. She's been waiting for this for so long. She's been hyped all morning.
I
Spark
do
is
have
doing the
BFG
haw.
division going, so
You know that one meme with the cat? Where that's going like, huh?
Huh?
That's Spark
Yeah.
right now.
Huh? Huh?
casually deals 34 damage on the first.
All right. So, now you can get a little closer and take a good look at the thing you just completely incinerated.
I just wanted to push it away, man. Tagak's just excited. That's what it is.
She's
That's what it
just
is.
She's
excited.
so excited.
Excited to kill. Kill, kill, kill. Murder, murder,
Kill.
maim.
Oh,
Eviscerate.
my health things also activate.
Yeah.
I get plus 6 temporary HP and then 1d12. Actually, no, because I'm at full health.
Yeah.
It's just the.
Only works when you have... The Taker's Cameo only works when you have lost health.
Okay. A whole 2 temp. Okay.
Don't fuck with Tagok, got it.
Yeah. She's the
We
murder.
already kind of fucked with TikTok before, so.
Yeah, they love fucking with Tagok and it never ends well.
What?
Everybody loves fucking with Tagok and it never ends well.
It never
Um,
does.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's a lie. Spark fucked with Tagok and ended up not
He did
dying.
fucking
So
great.
Yeah. Best case scenario,
that was a-
honestly.
that was a fluke. Honestly, I feel like that was a fluke.
Yeah. Tagok's not gonna let you get the jump on her again. Alright,
Yeah.
so
Plus, you have a really high dex.
you wanna go take a look at the zombie?
Yeah.
At the hollow?
I'm gonna go take
Yeah,
a look
look
at
at
Yeah.
a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Creature,
Spark is
creature,
gonna see
creature.
if it's any bug-like at all, and is gonna be very disappointed if
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not
Aw.
bug-like. It's human form overtaken by roots and fungi.
Commit
Such a
sad.
clever-
And
I'm happy. Spark sad.
when you step forward, the smell it gives off from being burned is unlike anything you have ever smelled before. It is vile. Worse than burning flesh. Up, cat.
Like
Cat,
cat.
Dangly cat
Also blames
hours.
Tagok.
dangly cat.
Yeah. So
Cat out.
the smell of this thing burning is absolutely vile, but it was very effective.
And it's
Tagok
not like
really went, hey, you guys
gonna
want to see what I can
explode or
do? And did
anything,
not wait for
or-
an answer.
Is anyone gonna burn that?
Is anybody gonna burn that? Doesn't wait for an answer. A little insane.
Yeah,
actually.
Kalina, like, she sees this and smells this, just like, oh God. That's absolutely wretched.
Let's hope none of you have weak stomachs.
Oh god, do we have to
Hey,
make
you know
a
what'd be really
constitution
funny?
roll?
Do they have to do a con save? Do I have to do a con save?
What's all of your like con scores? Like, what is your con?
16.
12.
15.
Mine's
Oh no,
13.
Estasia's.
If it is below a 14, please make a
Oh
constitution
no!
roll.
Oh
And
no!
15 stars off.
Like, is it a constitution
saving
save?
throw?
Yes, to not puke.
Oh. Roll for stars off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Got a
I
con of
love
12.
it.
Wait, so a con save?
Yeah.
Okay, total of 14 then. Whew. I rolled a 7.
Ooh.
So you succeed as the stars off in not barfing, but you know, you're like bleh, bleh.
Ugh. Like, she's kind of like gagging in the back of her throat.
You're like dry heaving over there. It's like
Ugh. Like, you know, where like you feel the urge, but you're just like.
covers your mouth a little harder with the
Yeah,
rat
like,
with your scarf.
Yeah.
Take expert just like, that's a particular scent.
Wait.
Haven't smelled that in a fucking while.
I got 11.
Oh no.
So Colbart,
Oh,
uh,
Oh no.
Great.
yeah,
Oh no.
you puke.
oh no.
The
Oh,
smell
God.
really gets to you. You're a fish, so you know, underwater sense of smell is great, but out of water sense of smell, unfortunately, is also really heightened.
Oh no.
You smell this and you're like, "Ugh,"
No.
and you just hand on the wall. Puke.
Oh, God.
I got a total of 14. I don't know if that
You
does
succeeded.
anything to do.
You succeeded. You're good.
We get fucking close, man.
11 was the thing, and you got it.
Good.
So I'm saying that you did not succeed, buddy.
Ah.
Yeah. Anybody gonna comfort poor Colbart on his
Yeah,
puking?
Alita is.
I am. Yeah.
It's okay,
Tigger's
buddy.
gonna stand there awkwardly like, oh.
I overdid it a little bit. I think.
Oh.
I think I might have done a little too much.
I think I
Like,
might
you
have
know,
earned
like,
it.
you know, Tagok, like, you know, does the blast, and then everyone's silent, and then, like, Tagok just, like, turns around and is like,
Oh god.
He's just kind of like, I think I burned it.
Does she say that?
Oh shit, I burnt it.
No.
Oh,
Kristoff walks over and with his sentry torch, he lowers it to the corpse And as the holy fire touches it and starts to burn at the remnants, the smell starts to dissipate and vanish as the rest of its form is sort of purged.
How fun.
Yeah. That's another fun bonus. Of
I
the
was
sentry
level
torch.
45 running into a level 2 area.
Boof!
You really
Murder.
were.
When you go back to the starting area as a late level.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
do all the
thanks,
side
Pagok.
quests.
Oh my god.
Kill. Alright. So,
She's very
Yeah.
proud of herself, though.
that
Yeah.
I don't
was...
blame her.
That was that encounter.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
One, guys.
Oh my fucking god.
You robot.
Fucking
Oh
TV
my
static.
God.
Bu-bu-bu-
That was like how you would sound like if you're talking like through a fan.
Yeah.
Wait, did I fuck up?
Oh
Your
my
audio's
God.
fucked, my boy.
Oh
Your
no.
audio's straight fucked, my boy. Oh god.
Finn!
Speak, Finn. Speak. Are you alive?
Yeah?
Okay, you're good.
Ah!
Audio fixed. Discord is a fuck.
Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It probably was some stupid side comment. It's not your fault.
It was Discord's fault with that.
Yeah, you roboted real hard.
Yeah, but
I really hope the stream picked that up.
I'm pretty sure it did, because it runs
What
off
happened?
of Discord audio. That'll definitely
I guess
be in the
so.
VOD.
Oh, this
shit.
will definitely be in
Run it.
post.
I can't
Sorry.
fix it in post.
Do not apologize.
It's not your fault, Discord. Technology.
Oh man.
So, would you all like to move on?
Yeah.
There's not much else to look at.
Yeah, there's not really a lot to look at.
Just a burnt corpse. Nothing too crazy. So,
Hey, it's not as bad as the time that I cut the guy's head off and then he exploded in blood.
yeah, that was pretty insane.
Oh yeah, that was a fun day.
That was fun.
Kalina almost got assassinated.
You
by
should
that guy.
remember that. You should remember that, Finn. That was early on in the campaign. You watched
Oh,
those streams.
right.
He did explode.
I'm a little stupid.
I cut his head
Guys.
off.
Sometimes we forget
then-
that he
Yeah, or
exploded.
Kalina almost got
Ugh.
assassinated and she had to hide in Joe Hill's paper shop.
You know, normal things that
The fact
happen.
that we can say that sentence in this campaign, though.
Yeah.
Normal things that happen in this campaign.
Everyone's canon.
Hermits are canon.
It's all canon.
It was
Just
her
when you
canon
thought it
then.
wasn't, it is.
It is. Jelly's canon.
So,
And
You
Josh is
can-
terrified of Jelly.
cat. Kitty. So you guys
Why the
continue.
fuck?
Uh,
Why the fuck is Coral Gray? Sorry.
so you
Earl
can.
Grey's brother.
I hate you guys. Please! Please! So you guys continue down the cavern? I'm gonna
Yes.
cry. So we're gonna.
What did I say no?
No, I'm not. I'm just really good at faking it. So you guys continue down the cavern, illuminated by Kristoff. And as you continue, there's more like sound that you can hear. You can hear little plip, plip, plip of water dripping.
Yeah.
Sort of the ambient sounds of distant things you can hear moving about in the shadows, far from where you are, based on their echo. But you know, you're keeping a close eye out, watching around the corners, every little crack and crevice that you pass by, you inspect to see if anything's hiding. And you come to an area where there's a little side corridor that opens up into like a smaller little room almost in the cave, and you peer inside and it catches your eye because from within you can see light, a very faint light, but light from within. And you find that it is a standing pool of red liquid, which around it you see 5 more of the undead hollows, and what looks like a stag with its head bent down. All of them are drinking from the rotten pool.
How fun.
Have they noticed us yet?
They have not noticed you yet.
Let's
Is
keep it
stealth
that way.
optional for this mission?
Depends who you ask.
Yeah, Tagok, I know you want to murder them all.
Let's
I know,
just,
but
let's
also
just...
I'm gonna let other people take a crack at it.
You can pass by, but
I think it's
Gonna
best
need to
if
do
we
like a
pass
stealth check.
by.
all right.
If we do a group stealth check, where DM gets all the stealth rolls and the average is higher than whatever what's it called, DC.
Mm-hmm.
If the average of all the rolls is higher than that, then it succeeds. We can do that as well.
All right. So, you know,
I like stealth.
do your thing, 21. Do your thing.
Alright, stealth roll.
I get to do my disadvantage.
Oh no.
19.
Okay. 19.
25.
5 plus.
I got a nat 1.
Oh god.
So that's
No, I'm not fighting this gym. I'm not fighting this gym. No.
12.
I mean, like, nat 1 plus my stealth bonus. I mean, it's a total of 2, but still.
2.
I mean, it's a nat 1.
Kalina tripped.
Total of 12.
12.
I got a 10.
What did you get, Spark?
19.
19. I think I already put that in. Did somebody else get a 19, or am I tripping?
I think you already might have put it
Okay.
in.
Sarzoth. Gotta roll for Sarzoth, and then I gotta roll for everybody else. Jesus Christ, he got a nat 20.
Oh, damn. We got a nat 20 and a nat 1 in here.
Yeah, slay, girly, slay. Jesus Christ, this is adding up quick. Jesus Christ, another nat 20.
Oh my god.
A good nat or a bad nat?
Good.
What?
It was a nat 20.
Oh, I just heard nat.
Nats.
So I didn't.
Oh.
Gnats. Gnats.
That's why we were all silent. We were like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
It's
Gnats.
been a long day for a lot of us.
Everybody.
Yeah,
And then-
it's just been a long.
Oh, he has disadvantage.
It's been a long.
It's been a long.
9. No, divided.
I'm honestly surprised that,
Divided by...
like, with my disadvantage, that I rolled as high as I did.
Oh. God damn it! I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Ah, God, I hate calculators. Oh God, I hate phone calculators. Kill me now.
Do you want me to do math?
I can do it.
I just fucked up by like clicking something and then it reset everything.
Ooh.
So like now I have to start over is what I have to do. Is 25. He's got a 10. You got a 2. Tagok, what did you get again? Sorry.
Total of 12.
12. Then he's got 21, 20, and then there was a fucking what? 14. Who am I forgetting?
Did you add the 2 in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm making sure that I'm included.
Did you get to my E10?
Yes, I did get your 10. Then there was...
We now take you to a message from our sponsors.
divided by 10.
Sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends.
Oh
That's
god.
not... That can't be. That's not what that is. You know what? My phone just fell off the fucking desk.
I can do the math.
I'm pretty
as
sure you
me.
passed it anyways. It doesn't matter.
You okay, man?
Where did it go?
Oh,
Where's my phone?
do you want me to call it? 'Cause I can call it real quick. I have your number.
I got it. Jesus Christ.
You got it. Okay.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing great.
Oakfather,
I love
preserve me.
you.
Oh, Father, preserve me. Oak Father, preserve me like a pickle.
So, I'm gonna say you passed it. There was enough high rolls, including the 25 or whatever that Colbert got.
Hey.
And then fucking Nyoka got a 28.
Oh, damn.
Holy shit.
He rolled a nat
Maybe
20
one
and
of
he's a
them,
plus
like,
8.
caught Kalina before she completely fell over.
Yeah. She's like, fucking go, Kalina, go.
Yeah, go.
Falls
Everybody knows
dramatically but
guys.
silently.
Yeah.
I just realized
I
that you
kinda wanna
guys...
fight it anyway.
Do you want to? You can stealth
What?
pass it, but you can fight them. If you want to fight
Guys,
them.
I want to fight it.
If you want to fight him, go fight him.
Yeah. I mean, you
will
are
win.
here to purge. So...
Do we have to roll for initiative again?
Unless you want to make a stealth attack, because you all pass the stealth, you are effectively hidden, meaning that you will get advantage
Sneak attack. Sneak
on
attack.
your
Sneak attack.
attacks. So,
Caleb
if
jumps at the
anybody wants to make a stealth attack and attack first,
Sneak it.
Can
Sneak
I do a
attack.
sneak attack
I've been
thunderwave?
waiting for this.
Yeah.
It sounds fun. I
Where
just
is it?
don't
Where
know
is it?
how to do that.
Oh,
I
sneak
should
attack
we
is
should
a
probably
move.
let Caleb do it.
Like, is there like a special thing I have to roll, or is it just
No.
roll
A
to
sneak
attack?
attack is a specific thing for rogues.
Oh, okay.
you can make an attack and, like, you have advantage because you're hidden.
Okay.
You are him.
Hidden.
I mean, if I have advantage, that's
Hidden.
a sneak attack.
You are him.
Just in general.
You are him.
So how many creatures are in there? There's
There's
like,
5
3 guys and a
hollows,
deer?
5 hollows,
5
and a
guys.
stag.
Gotcha.
Deer season, boys.
It's deer season.
So
Can
who
I,
wants to go
can-
for what? Because I want to let other people do killing stuff as well.
Very
Can I
considerate.
do
of you.
I'm
a
excited, but
mass
I don't
underwear?
Can
want
I
to.
go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
What did you want to
Okay,
suggest
I'm-
though, Finn?
No, don't worry about it. Kobar can go first.
Okay.
And then you can go.
I'm gonna do first level or Okay, I'm gonna do second level magic missile, but it'll be with sneak attack, which I
Okay.
need. How many do I need? How many do I need? Hold on. Okay, so it says gain levels in the class is shown. The amount of extra damage increases as you gain levels in this class, as shown in the sneak attack column, and it says here 46. So I need 4d6s. I have. Okay, I have my 4d6. But first, I need to obviously roll to hit. So I'm gonna do second level magic missile.
Okay. Doesn't magic
Which
missile
hits
always hit?
automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always
Yeah,
hits.
hits automatically.
What are you targeting?
One of the deer thingies.
Oh, it's just one deer and then 5
One.
guys.
Just one deer.
Yeah.
One deer, 5
and a
guys. 5 guys and a deer.
Okay, I'll just hit the deer then.
Okay,
Damn,
so
Like, these are the
5 guys
worst
and a
ones.
deer.
how many?
Bar.
It's how many
5 guys and a
projectiles?
deer. Actually, yeah, I'll hit the deer first.
Okay, one projectile
So that
hitting the
is
deer.
2 points of damage plus 2, 5, 10, 11. Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, 11 plus 2, so that's 13. 13 points of damage to the deer.
Okay.
And since it is second level, I go again, and I'm just gonna do just regular 4 points of damage to one of the guys.
Okay. So you shoot the deer, and it cries out as it drops dead. You
Ooh.
fucking killed it, dude. You fucking killed it, bro.
I've been missing this.
So, and then you target one for 4 damage, and the other, and they all turn towards you. So I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Can you
Kalina's
roll
so
for me?
mad.
Oh, come on.
Come on, we're here to kill shit.
I
We
got a
are here to
6.
kill shit.
I got a 1.
uh,
Ooh,
so
20.
a total of 2 for you, Anastasius, or no, just a 1 because you don't have a bonus.
Yeah, no bonus for me. So I got
No
a
bonus
whole
initiative for
ass
Squid
one.
Man?
Yeah.
Aw.
What was yours, Tagok?
Dirty 20.
So 20. Sarzoth, my friend, my pal, my boy. Please roll for initiative. If you do it in D&D Beyond, it will auto add it to the thing.
I'm doing shit, but I can.
I can quick click yours. I have your character sheet up.
That'll work too. Oh god, the
Oh my God,
lag!
yeah. My
The
phone
lag
signed
upon
up
that
D&D
roll.
Beyond.
Nope, it's not letting it go through. I think it's because it's not mine.
I'll just roll. What's the what starts off initiative bonus? I just don't want to look at the thing. It's a 1.
Plus
Okay.
1.
Okay, so total of 19.
I've been
Fucking Indiana Jones music.
Maybe I'm bored. I'm not
I
bored.
can't
I'm just
hold
focusing.
Run.
This dice is so fucking heavy, man. 17. Alright. Oh my god, that was loud. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
It hit
That was
another
the
dice.
crisp roll.
It hit another dice.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
And then I'm gonna have to auto, like, kill the thing that you already killed. The stag is dead. You fucking killed it. And then one of
Fucks
the
her up this season.
hollows. It was 4 damage
Four.
to one of them. Okay, so first up, it's Tagok. Hey Tagok,
Okay.
welcome back. Welcome back to Combat
Hello.
Girly Pop. Murder.
Woo!
Time to kill.
Okay. We got 4 guys
5.
or 5 guys.
5 guys. The restaurant.
Five
Guys,
guys
look
with
a surprise.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
Uh.
predators.
Well then, I'm gonna dual wield, take my sword, and go after guy number 2.
Guy number 2. Alright. So, yeah, go.
Okay. So, roll to hit. Oh! It's a good
What?
thing I have a +9. That was a nat 1.
Oh.
It still hits though.
It still hits. That's a 10 on me.
Okay.
Oh, and of course the radiance begins playing.
So,
Ooh.
so roll for
And then-
damage with your 2 weapons that you're doing,
Yes.
or
Let me
you're
get
just
my-
you're just two-handing one sword or 2 weapons currently.
Two-handing one sword.
Okay,
Because I
so-
don't have my other swords on me.
Understood.
So I just have my flamberge and my dagger like usual. But it's still a 2 attack, so 2d10 plus 5 to each. Okay, so total of 17.
All right. So, you deal 17 damage to it. And when you cut away at it with your sword, as soon as the sword like slashes through its exterior, the sap of the roots
Oh.
that make up it, almost as if you have hit an artery, spray out. Make a
Ooh.
dexterity.
Oh yeah, because you don't want that touching you.
Make a
dex save?
dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Okay. I can't just burn that shit off.
No, I don't think so.
15.
It's magic sap, so.
Okay, so you just narrowly avoid it.
Maybe I shouldn't do melee.
You can, but you need to be careful. You need to be careful.
I might have to stick with casting them on fire. I had fun though.
Yo.
So the next turn falls to Sarzoth. I know you're mooted, but do you want to fucking attack? You want to attack these creatures?
Audrey just left.
Oh, she said BRB.
Ah. Okay, so I'm. Sarzoth is just like, the fuck is this? So for now, I'm just gonna skip over their turn. I'm not gonna do anything for them because you know.
Yeah.
Which means the turn now falls on Colbart.
Eh.
What would you like to do?
What would I like to do? What would I like to do? Let's see what I
Stab
can
a bitch.
do.
You got a good dex.
Mm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I could go for shocking grasp. I could also just stab them. Or okay, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna take the staff that. Do I even? Yeah, I should have the staff. Yeah, I'm gonna use the staff, and just gonna hit him on the head. Hit one of them on
Bonk.
the head.
Okay.
Bonk. A real bonk moment.
So, choose any letter between A and E that you want to hit.
A and E.
Yeah.
Go for C.
C. Okay. So, a roll to see if it hit.
19.
It hits. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Properties versatile, so I do 1d8.
All right.
6.
6.
The 6 was upside down for me, so it looked like a 9 for a second, but it's a 6.
How can you do 9 of 1d8?
I don't know. Got my hopes up.
You can do burning hands without, like, technically touching them, I think.
True.
Just
Yeah.
like right up next to them.
It is a 15 foot
Yeah.
distance.
Okay.
But they'd have to everything in a 15-foot cone would have to make a dex save as well.
Yeah. So, do you choose to do anything else, Colbart?
Nothing I could do with bonus action, do I?
You can always back
Let me
up.
check something. That's true.
Get away, get away, get
I'm
away.
gonna see if I have anything. I could do one thing, bonus action, but that isn't useful at all. Nope, that's all. Oh, bonus action, hide.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So you back up and go to sort of hide among the fungi, steering clear of any sap or rotten pools on the ground.
Yeah.
The next turn falls to Kristoff. It's our boy.
What's he gonna do?
Sword man.
He is going to use his greatswords, and he is going to use both of them to cleave at the group of hollows. And I don't even know why I'm rolling. His hit DC is higher than their AC.
Is back.
Damn.
His plus is so big.
I think Finn might be having some technical issues.
Oh no. Bing.
Because they keep
My entire day has been
disconnecting and
technical issues.
reconnecting.
Whackus bunkus.
Oh, computer shot itself.
Naughty
Oh, no.
whackus bunkus.
My whole computer shot itself.
I'm bringing up their character.
Y'all,
sheet just-
y'all
Given I'm
can't,
the one who gave it
y'all can't
laxatives,
even
but
comprehend that. That's a 20 plus a 12. To hit. To
Oh my
hit.
love
God.
it.
To hit!
I love high level.
Why did
theory.
you?
That's a
why did you make
32.
him like
Really
this?
cool.
Cause he's a level 20 fucking paladin.
Yeah,
okay.
that would.
Love
That
high
would
level
He
explain
character.
it.
no, not paladin. He's fighter warlock. He's level 20.
Still.
Oh my
He's-
That would fucking
God.
explain it.
I mean he's old and he served the queen forever, so
Yeah.
valid.
So he's not in his prime, is what you're saying.
Yeah, not in his prime. Used to be better. Still crazy good.
Yeah.
Like Radon. Imagine
Love
Radon
that.
without his horse and not rotted. 2d6 plus.
Rodon without his horse would have died a long time ago. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Leonard is the OG. Okay, so.
Leonard is the OG.
Does he turn into a fireball too, or a meteor?
Who knows?
When he gets
We'll
to
find
half
out.
health.
Around and find out.
Okay, so he cleaves into the two that are farthest away from like where Tagok was, right next to the one. So it's like two. Tagok kind of hit in the middle. The one that was shot by somebody who shot it. I can't remember who shot. Somebody who
Colbert.
shot Colbert, who shot again, and then the one that Colbert smacked on the head. So he cleaves at the last two that were untouched. Don't make sounds at me, woman.
Oh my god.
It's my mother.
Aura, aura.
Okay, so he deals a total of 2 plus 2. That's 4 quick maths. God, my brain is off. 22. That's a number. That's a number. He does a total of 22 damage to each of them as he like.
Dang, dude.
And he cleaves them in half, but they still are alive
Oh.
as the top halves of them clamber around and scrape against the floor of the cave. And then he takes a step back. Mostly to avoid the pool of sap that is collecting around the severed bodies.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing to be around.
Funny of you.
Next up is one of the hollows, and
Ooh, what they gonna do?
this is the hollow that Colbert shot first.
Ooh.
And it is going to make an attack on Tagok.
Ooh.
Here. What do I get to kill?
So it is going to attempt to bite you. And
Okay.
Tagok, what's your armor class?
I am a 16.
Okay, it hits.
Oh.
Oof.
And it goes to bite at your armor, but its rotted teeth and jaw make contact with the metal of your armor, and you can hear the sound of its jaw kind of giving way underneath the hardness of your armor, and you can hear that. And
That
Can I,
didn't
like-
go through the mic, but I can understand.
Can I like retaliate or something?
Yes, you can retaliate, but you know, when it pulls away, you see like the teeth and bits of bone falling from its maw, and the sap
Oh.
that is left like running off of your off of the Shut.
What did he do?
He wanted us.
I've
Yeah,
got my music playing, so.
its jaw is all fucked up and it's steps back.
Well, I don't think dental insurance will cover that.
It tries to stagger
I think
back,
it will.
granting you an opportunity to do an opportunity attack.
Okay. So is there like, can I just do like a normal attack, or is there like a special separate thing for opportunity?
You just do like a
Probably should
basic
have
melee
recommended.
attack. basic.
Basic
melee.
melee. Okay. So
You can do a weapon attack.
Yeah,
Just one hit.
melee weapon. Just
oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
whatever weapon you're holding. It's just smack them.
Well,
Bang.
that's my
I was
flam
thinking of
verge.
like a punch.
So I'm a slice at it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
In biting you, it takes a point of
That-
damage.
Definitely hits. That definitely hits.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 and I have a +9.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that hits.
That hit.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
And since it's an opportunity attack, does it still account as 2 attacks because fighter or just 1 because opportunity?
It's just one because
Just one.
opportunity, I believe.
I believe it is
That's what
just one still.
They figured. I just wanted to double check.
You're just like, you little shit! What?
Little shit.
15.
How dare you bite my beautiful armor? What was it?
15.
15?
I rolled a 0 and a +5.
Alright. So,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Wait, I have a thing.
Oh boy.
A thing.
Let me. Well, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it matters, but since I did do a weapon attack that was a 19 or a 20, it is also a crit.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay,
Because I have crits on 19 or 20.
I'm safe to say it's dead.
Yeah,
Safe to say it's fucking dead.
I'm gonna. Okay, so she's standing there. Was this the one that like got cleaved?
No, this is the one that Colbert first shot at.
Gotcha. So this thing like turns to her, and I'm in my brain it like kind of like fell over and like started like gnawing on her leg. She turns with her big fucking sword and just slices like clean vertically through it like that one like that big fucking flesh display in a museum. You know, like
Yeah.
you know when they have like the
Yeah.
slices of your body.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Slice
So she
one.
just goes completely vertically straight through it with her sword. So-
Yeah. It just sort of. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
we're having fun here.
Yeah, so much fun.
And I get more dice. I get more temp health.
Yay!
Okay. Next up, is the one that you first attacked, Tagok. The one that you, attacked and it sprayed blood at you.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Bit of a sticky situation, eh?
Yeah. It is going to, seeing that sap was spilled on the ground from its cleaved in half comrades, it's not even going to attack you or anybody, and it is going to get down on the ground and start lapping up
Oh.
the blood of its fallen comrades.
That is disgustingly fascinating.
Gross squelching sounds accompany it.
That's really cool, but
He's thirsty.
It's thirsty.
Thirsty boy.
I'm just
Give him the
writing, I
thirsty
sliced
boy
guy in half.
mug.
Now, the one that you whacked on the head, Colbert, it is like
No.
looking around for you. So, I'm gonna need you to.
Oh boy. What a bump.
Colbert, I'm gonna need you to roll to see if you stay hidden from it. So stealth.
Sure. Stealth. Yeah, 17.
17. Uh, so, it does not find you, but it sort of like blindly stumbles kind of in the direction it thinks you went, but it does not find you in your hiding spot. But that does mean that it is shambling closer to the rest of the group near the doorway.
Oh,
Uh,
Boy. Um. Can I? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Shocking. Can I? Can I do shocking grasp? I don't want to touch it, but I have to touch it to do shocking grasp.
yeah. I mean, if it gets within your radius,
Is that on my radius?
it's kind of near you, but not quite close enough. You would have to very stealthily come up behind it.
I'll do
And-
that.
And by that, I would need you to make another stealth roll.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something so stupid, but with shocking
Yeah,
grasp,
27.
Spark could use that. Like you know, like the buzz rings, like the shock
Yeah.
rings.
That's literally what we did like the first time we met each other, though.
Yeah, they shot
That.
each
Yeah,
other.
they can use that.
We stalked each other.
Shocking grasp. Little dinguses.
Yeah,
So
but I had 27.
safe to say that you stay hidden, and so do your shocking grasp.
Right. Shocking grasp. 12?
It hits. Roll for damage.
Yes! Ooh. And I could roll 7.
7. Alright. So, it, kind of, and you see some, like, pieces of fungus fall off of it, and, like, a little bit of smoke rise. It smells horrible.
Wait, wouldn't this count as sneak attack as well because it was a sneak?
Yes, technically, so,
Okay, so I roll sneak attack as well.
alright.
That's another 9.
D&D Beyond is so stupid.
It is.
They thought that this was a deadly encounter. How silly of them.
Ah.
How silly of them. They don't know this party. But yeah, it's pretty substantially hurt now from the shock. One of its already mangled, fucked up arms that it had sort of just crumbles and slides off
Oh. I didn't need any.
and falls
Just-
to the floor,
just
and you
put a
see it
flesh
sort of,
wound.
the hand on the ground twitches.
Oh, it twitches afterward. Oh.
Okay, now comes the turn of the two hollows that Kristoff cleaved in half.
Oh.
They're going to attempt to bite at his feet. And
Aw.
similar to what happened with Tagok, their jaws sort of just fall off
No.
as they attempt to bite, and you can kind of hear the gross crunching.
Oh.
And they each take a point of damage.
I just put a strawberry in my mouth.
I'm sorry. This is
No, I'm not
your
mad at you.
choice.
I'm not mad at you. It was just horrible timing.
Okay. Next up is who that one is? Who that one is? That one's probably Chatu, or rather Nyoka, because Nyoka has the high thing. Yeah. Next up is Nyoka. He is going to he is going to target the hollow that is right next to Tagok, actually. I
The
believe.
one that I didn't cleave.
Yeah, the one that you did not. And he is going to shoot it with his bow. And, I think that even if I rolled a nat 1, he would hit anyways. He rolled a 12, so he definitely hits.
Yeah.
And, the arrow pierces right through its cranium, and it passes through like a hot knife in butter.
Oh.
And it just stumbles back and falls dead into the pool of rot behind it.
Ooh.
Although causing it to splash up slightly. So, Tegok, please make another dexterity saving throw to avoid the splash.
Okay. 10.
Tegok,
Bummer.
your legs and the front of your greaves are splashed a little bit by the rot. And you can see the sickly red just dripping down your shining golden armor.
Ugh.
A lot of them are down, Anastasius. There are 3 still standing, but they're not looking great. Next up, in the combat line. Next up in the combat line is, Clement. Hey, Clement. God, he does not have any offensive spells. Christ.
Oh no.
That's hilarious. All of his are like,
Like support spells?
yeah, all support spells. Joy, but also more flashbacks. Slay. So Clement is going to make an attack with his sword on the hollow that Colbart, you just gave a little zap to.
Zap.
And he is going to instead of slashing through it, he's going to pierce it. Stab it right through.
Dab.
Yay!
And he hits, and he does 14 points of damage. So he kills it. Obviously.
Oh god.
It had 3 hit points. So it's fucking dead anyways. And before removing his sword, he sort of like moves the body and pushes it away from
Oh,
everybody.
Yeah.
So that when its blood sprays out, it does not hit anybody.
Yeah.
Now, Kalina, it's your turn.
Yay!
There's 2 guys
Oh,
left.
sorry, I need to stretch up and sit for a while.
Big stretchies.
Yeah, we're getting
Big
stretch.
stretchies.
The fox is stretching.
Big stretch.
Y'all can't see it, but imagine a fox stretching.
Yes.
Big eat.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, where is the layout of everything now?
So, big circular room. Clement and Colbert are over here. Tagok's over here near some corpses. And directly next to it, there's the 2 corpses with the fucked up jaws and the half bodies, and then Kristoff is a little bit behind them.
Okay. I think Kalina is gonna use hold on, give me a sec. Wait, why doesn't she have any spells in her thing. Hold on.
You have them written elsewhere?
I might have done like some of the warlock stuff wrong, but it should be fine.
Yeah.
Cause like I want her to create like 3 or 4 like crystal spikes,
Yeah.
and like kind of throw them, like like launch them
Mm-hmm.
at like at one of the zombie corpse thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
that
can at least have
that
those.
would kind of be your Eldritch Blast, is just
Yeah,
throwing a chunk of crystal at something, but
yeah.
so just
But yeah, since like
treat
I
it
do
like
get,
it is
like,
a single Eldritch Blast.
okay, a single Eldritch Blast, then I guess it would be 6 then. Cause like like with Tagok's thing.
Yeah, because how many bolts does your Eldritch Blast have?
It should have 3.
Okay, how many levels in Warlock do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, I have 4 as well, so then you have 3 blasts per Eldritch.
Please,
Does it-
3 blasts
like-
per Eldritch.
Because like it increases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then it should be 6. So 6 individual crystals. And how many targets did you say there were again?
2.
2 left? Okay,
Mhm.
and where are they?
They're in front of Kristoff.
Okay, Callista's gonna fire like, 3 at each.
Okay.
And how do I roll to hit? Is it like
Same as how Tagok did.
Okay,
You have to
okay.
roll for each one.
okay, gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
And then you get all your dice out.
then you determine
Damn.
how many hit, and then you roll to see the damage.
Okay, and then the roll to hit. God, since I don't have the thing on here, it's kind of hard to like.
Let me quick get it.
Okay, thank you.
So
Wait, my modifier is +4 for spells. Would that be what I add?
I believe so, yes.
I don't know, because I have an Eldritch Invocation, which adds my Charisma mod to
Yeah.
my damage.
I don't think
Okay,
she
I
has
think
a
that might
Eldritch
be-
Invocation.
Yeah, I think that might be the same then, because Kalina has a +4 in charisma.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, just add your spell bonus to it.
Okay, so
Yeah, so it's 20 for hit. It's a D10.
Yeah.
For damage plus Charisma mod if you have Agonizing Blast, which is the Eldritch Invocation.
okay, we're doing pretty okay so far. Okay.
Caleb.
Plop, 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 plop.
All right,
Shit, da,
and
da, da.
there we go.
Okay. So all hit except the 6.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tell you guys now, so you don't have to keep putting it. If you roll an 8 or a higher, it hits the hollows.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
8 or higher hits the hollows.
Cool.
They have a very low AC. So
Yeah, I would assume so.
all 3 hit on the first one, and then only 2 hit on the last one. So roll
Mhm.
5 times for damage.
Yeah. Fuck, what would my damage be? Tagok, what did you roll for your damage? Like, what was
D10.
your
D10.
D10s? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing it for the first 3.
D&D Beyond is a fuck.
And what's the spell attack thing? What does that do? Does that add damage?
What do you
I
mean?
forget something.
Or is that like how to hit? I'm looking
Yeah,
at
you-
spells and like is spell attack to hit or is that for damage? Caleb, please help.
Spell for Eldritch Blast?
No, I don't have the
Uh,
Eldritch Blast in here. That's the problem. I'm looking at just like the general
Oh.
thing.
Are you looking at what I
spell
have
attack.
written?
Spell attack is 2 hits.
Okay, spell attack is to hit. Oh, I was using the wrong thing. Cause it's
And
plus
it's
8.
one.
Okay, so all of them
Yeah.
hit anyways. So
Okay, all of them hit. Okay.
roll 6 times.
And
Yeah,
then is
so
the
warlock-
modifier added damage then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
I don't know why my head hurts.
Okay, so
I almost just took these pills with fucking rum. Oh god.
oh my god.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Don't do that, kids.
Don't
That's
do
not a
that.
good idea.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not
Taking-
safe.
Take your meds, but not like that.
Just
Oh,
take your
gosh.
meds with water, please. That's usually a good
I did.
base.
There's
Yeah,
not like
good.
a lot of rum in this anyways. It's mostly Coke. Flat Coke, mind you. It's gone flat.
Okay, then
One thing.
We're reaching levels of alcoholism we didn't even think possible.
You're not even from Wisconsin.
yeah, come to Wisconsin. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I have genetic alcoholism, thank you very much.
Okay, I did the
So
damage
does
things.
probably most of Wisconsin.
So don't even bother adding that up, you fucking kill them.
Yeah.
They had 2 health left, okay?
Kalina went a little bit overkill. You just see like just these purple crystals just shoo, and then
She got excited.
She got
It's
excited!
an exciting day.
like she sees like everything going on. Like everyone's like this is all happening within the same round, and like she just kind of freaks out, just like ah.
I cast fuck you. That's more vicious mockery, but whatever.
Yeah.
So that means that combat's over.
Ta-da!
They're all dead. So do you want to inspect the area, Annie?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna wash off the rod that's on.
Yeah.
Take
Yes,
off
I would
armor.
like to not
Hose
have,
him down.
Get
like,
it
if
off
it was
of
like
me.
regular blood, just fucking leave it there. But this shit is not regular blood.
Might
so-
corrode through your armor if given enough
Yeah.
time. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm washing it off.
Come here, Tagok. I'm gonna wash you off, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it off, get it off. It bit me. Oh, poor Spark. I mean, Spark's just like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Oh.
Anastasius just pats Spark's back, and they just tries to comfort them.
Don't worry.
Poor Spark, I didn't
I
think
think
about
Spark
this.
will. I think you'll get to do combat in the next encounter.
Ooh.
Because
I'm
the
so-
next one
I'm
is a
honestly
little
so
interesting.
I'm so excited to see Spark in combat. You have no idea, Finn. Finn, you have no idea. Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yes.
Oh, get back
Oh,
here.
Finn. Finn!
You dingus.
Blood issues?
Finn! Where's our clown?
Get back here. Get back here. Okay, so,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys time to investigate the room after you've, of course, cleaned Tagok off and stuff. And take a
Yeah.
look at stuff that's going on. Especially that nasty pool.
I want to roll
Yeah.
investigation.
Yes, okay. Oh, a roll.
Oh shit!
What'd you do?
Is that a good shit or a bad shit?
natural 1.
That's
That's in London, but it's a
Oh,
natural
So
London.
1.
grossed out.
The first thing that popped into your brain was gross. The second thing was I'ma dip my toes.
And then you're like, no,
No.
no dip toes. Oh my god,
Don't dip
rag.
toes! No, wait, no, it was probably like first, ooh, I want to dip my toes, and just like, wait, no, ew.
You know. So Colbert,
Welcome back, man.
you're like looking around and you're like, you are overwhelmed by like the nasty smell, and you're like, you're trying not to puke, but like since you've already
Aw.
puked, you're like, I can't puke again, man. Oh god. So
There's nothing
that's
else to.
you can't really
Nothing else to
focus all too
search.
well through the trying not to puke from the overwhelming horrible smell.
Can
And you
Kalina
press your
investigate that
mask a
as well?
little tighter. Yes. All of you can investigate if you'd like.
Would it be an investigation check?
Yes. If
Okay.
all of you would like to, you can make investigation rolls.
Okay, total of 18.
Total of 18. Anybody else rolling?
8.
18. 18.
I have a plus
Ta-
0 in investigation.
Tagok is just trying to focus on not letting the sap touch her skin.
I have no intelligence.
Alright, so
All you know is stab, eat hot chip, and lie.
so
Yeah.
Tagok, due to your helmet being a full face visor, it is a little hard for you to focus on the finer details.
Yeah.
So you don't really see all too much. Spark, it's just a lot of nasty sap on the ground, and it's really terrible smelling at this point. And you're like, oh god, I really want to step further out of this room. But Kalina and Anastasius, you guys both kind of at the same time, not realizing that you both at the same time see this, but you look over to the deer,
Yeah.
the stag that Colbert killed before it even noticed anything. And you see like that it looks like when it fell, its horns just fell off.
Oh.
And
Can we pick them up?
yeah, you can. Though most of like
Probably like
its body is very degraded. The horns seem mostly intact considering their bone.
huh.
They're mostly intact. They're just a little worse for wear looking. Little bits of fungal growth, lichen, and stuff along it. But yeah, mostly
My
intact.
vulture brain wants to take it.
Kalina, like, she sees
Gabby,
this
Gabby.
and, she kinda, like, is there, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I guess it isn't bone, technically. Isn't it, like, made of the stuff that, like, your nails are made of?
Keratin,
Yeah, keratin,
yeah.
that's the name.
Keratin.
Thank you, Finn, thank you.
I'm really tired. My head hurts. I'm trying, guys.
Hey, it's okay.
Head hurty.
Hey, biology isn't my strong suit, and, like, I don't know how it is for you.
Massive
It's
props
probably
to
better
people
than
who
mine.
understand
I was good at
science.
biology. I was thinking of like there's horns and then there's the antlers. Antlers are the non-bone, horns are the bone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's got like extra horns growing out of it.
It had antlers. I'm just fucking stupid
okay.
and
Okay.
talking wrong.
I just wanted to make sure we were all.
Antlers. It's a deer. It has antlers.
It's cool.
How many points does it have?
How dare you ask me that on the fly?
On your face!
How dare you ask me that on the fly, jackass?
What kind of buck is it?
Yeah, what kind of buck?
How
many
big that
points?
buck is? How big's that buck? I want to frame it on my wall. Jesus Christ.
Got-
Fucking
I just-
It's got
like, I
fucking
said that-
24 points because half of them are mushrooms.
Okay. yeah. But yeah, like, my brain just thought of that because, like,
10.
if, like, my
The 10 point.
stepdad or my brother just, like, were listening to this, just, like, Like, I feel like if they just like heard this in the background, they just
Any
shout in the
straight
background,
man.
How many points
How
does
many
it have?
points does it have? The 10-pointer. The 10-pointer. Its horns were like
Ooh.
it's like a crown.
That's a nice deer.
It's like a crown.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, that's a nice deer. God, that would be like, no, that would be my
Fucking
grandpa.
hillbillies.
That would be my grandpa saying that. Kyle,
hillbillies.
Kyle is my stepdad for chat.
Stop doxing
Uh,
him.
He doesn't fucking care. He would literally not fucking care, man. But yeah, like he'd just be like, "The fuck is that?" Like, you know, like basically like the same thing, but like not as heavy as like a northern Minnesota accent and a lot more cuss words.
Don't mind me lifting up
fuck
my
is
skirt.
that?
It's hot in here. Needling my balls.
But yeah,
dude. Why'd you take your
but
pants
yeah,
off? My balls is hot.
But yeah, Kalina, like she, like, is there like a spot on the horns where it's like not covered in like fungal growth? I mean, she has gloves on. But
Yeah, they're decently clear since there's no like flesh for it to cling to
yeah,
and grow from. It's like very sparse and mostly around the base, like
Okay.
where the flesh would be
yeah.
near.
But yeah, Kalina, she picks it up, and she then takes a closer look at like the fungal growth on it. Do I roll what kind of check would I roll? Nature, investigation?
Sure.
Nature? Okay. Ooh,
Titty bouncing.
total of 24, baby.
All right. So Spark is looking for bugs.
Yeah, look for bugs.
So Kalina, you're kind of able to see that like it's very it's red, and at first you thought like when you picked it up you didn't know it was the fungus, you thought it was remnants of the blood quote
Yeah.
the sap, but as you got a closer look at it you realized it was more solid, and it was kind of growing tendrily up from where
Ooh.
it had fallen off.
Yeah, like the base,
Mhm.
base of the antlers.
Yeah, and then you flip it over
Gotcha.
to look at like the
Yeah, the underside.
underside, and you can see that there's like the center of it is like stained red, as if in the core of it the rot has taken hold, but it has not bloomed to the surface, should we say.
Kalina, she sees this and she looks over to Tagok and says, Tagok, would you mind just splitting this in half for me, please? And she holds out one of the antlers for Tagok to take.
She kind of turns around and just goes, okay.
Sure, why not? Why the
Can
fuck
I?
Please
not?
be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful.
Roll for strength.
How would I roll for strength?
Roll for strength.
Hey!
The box.
Any in particular or just
Strength. Just strength.
oof, not my best roll. Total of 12.
Okay, so with a little bit of strain, you like grab it near the base. You know, since you've got gauntlets on, you don't have to worry too much about touching. Tortilla. And you sort of grab it and snap it, just like the end base off. And then you sort of hold it out towards Kalina. And Kalina, you're able to see that on both sides of where Tagok snapped, the red is going up through the core.
Ah.
You got
Kalina, like,
such
she
a-
sees this just like, ah.
Your cat is so floppy.
Baby.
It's such.
The baby.
It's
Air
just
jail.
air jail.
Air jail.
It's so floppy and silly.
Yeah, Just
Silly
like a
little
little
guy.
rag doll.
Silly
Tega
little
just
guy.
kind of looks at the red inside of the horn and just goes, "That's not good."
Yes, extremely. But can't help but be fascinated by it.
Kristoff comes over and he takes a look at the horns and he says, usually a stag's horns can be used for medicinal purposes, though even in its rotted state, perhaps if you find a powerful enough alchemist, they may be able to use it as some sort of component.
Oh.
Who knows what they may be able to create from it. The cat gets airlift. He's like, get the
Oh,
fuck out of here!
Airlift. But yeah, Kalina, like, she looks at both the broken horn and, like, the broken antler and the other non-broken antler, and she looks at Kristoff and says, "You certain that these would be safe to travel out of here with?"
Maybe not the broken one.
That is true. Kalina, she then sets the broken one down and picks up the undamaged antler.
I just saw my camera glitch out really bad.
Yeah, I saw it too. What the fuck?
I'm turning into a fucking analog horror. Ooh, spooky.
God.
But Kristoff sort of puts his hand out for the horn,
Yeah.
and he takes it and he carefully holds the end to the sentry flame, burning it ever so slightly as to like make a char seal on it.
Ah.
You know, just sort of
So nothing can get out.
almost like cauterizing a wound.
Gotcha. I will make sure to add this item to my inventory.
You're just pointing at the cat, Ben. Just
Cat. I mean,
Cat.
what else are you supposed to do? Ma,
I ain't letting
there's
it.
a wee fucking cat
Make-
outside.
makes pog face.
Cat.
Yeah. This is the cat.
But
The baby.
yeah. If you want, you can
Oh.
also possibly wash the exterior to make sure that there's
Yeah, probably, yeah. Just to make sure.
Good move.
no
Just to be safe.
fungal residue.
Yeah, Kalina, she looks over at Colbart and says, "Colbart, would you mind just washing this off for me, please?"
Thumbs up. Does it?
Thumbs up!
Thumbs up. Yeah.
God,
Son.
I wish chat could see our cams.
He's muted and eating a quesadilla.
Oh, okay.
He's eating a quesadilla.
Oh,
Ben is dead. Ben is alive.
man.
Oh, that hiccup peaked the mic. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Where's my quesadilla?
Hey, King.
Where's my quesadilla?
All right, so
Drive across the country and you'll steal it.
Oh, dear. Okay, add item. Add custom item. How much would this weigh? Probably not much.
not much. Like 0.2 pound.
Yeah.
0.2 pound. Not massive, but you know, it's an antler.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you guys can sort of leave this little alcove and continue on down the main corridor. The deadest deadpan from Anastasius, as always.
So, like, what would I, like, label this item as?
Rotten antler.
Okay.
So
Spark's still looking for bugs.
Spark, you're looking around for bugs, and you don't find any signs of bugs, but in this area. But you do see, all the different types of fungus. It's fun. Fungus.
Fun guy.
It's a real fun guy. Don't slap
Spark's
the
gonna
camera.
Spark's gonna embroider a hat that and wear it that says "I'm a fun guy." They're gonna do that at some
Make 'em-
point.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so, after thoroughly investigating this alcove for bugs and other things, you all, head down the main corridor, and, you find yourself at a, bit of a drop. The corridor goes, and then it looks like it opens up, and it looks like there used to be a natural underground bridge. But it has fallen away.
Ooh.
How big is the gap?
It is about a 15-foot gap.
Can Spark do an acrobatics check to get across?
Yes, you may.
Dirty 20.
All right. So, Spark, describe yourself jumping over this gap.
Okay, so Spark backs up a bit and then runs as fast as they can, leaps over it, and they momentarily thought about doing a flip, but they decided not to because that would be just insane. And then when they get to the other side, they do the gymnastics pose and then turns around and
The
shouts
praise
at
the sun
Kristoff
gymnastic pose.
to toss the rope to see if they can make a tight walk for everybody else.
Yeah. So you toss the rope over, and would anybody like to roll to try to catch the rope as Spark throws it over?
No, Spark doesn't have it. Kristoff has it.
Well, everybody has some rope.
I have rope?
Yeah, all of you have rope.
Wait,
He gave all of you a
Wait.
bundle of rope.
God, he did that!
You're just so happy about the rope.
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, can I tie a rock at the end of it to make it so
Yeah.
it's easier to row, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tie a small rock to it, and then I'm gonna toss it.
Yeah. So who wants to try to, catch it? Who want to catch the rock?
Sorry, I'm trying to add the freaking rotten antler to my inventory.
I'll catch it.
Beyond is being a bitch.
D&D Beyond is a fuck. So Colbert, roll for dexterity to see if you catch it. Just
Should
normal.
I also roll for dex?
Yeah. Roll for dex to see if you toss it across, and roll for dex to see if Colbert catch you.
18.
So you get it across. Colbert.
11.
I'm gonna say you just barely get it. You fumble a little bit. It's like, fuck, I didn't know you were gonna throw it. But you got it, and you're like, I got the rock. I got the rope and the rock. Good.
So Spark's like, there's two ways we can do this. We can either find something to tie it to and we can swing across, or we can do type rope / bridge. I don't know what's best for you guys. Because Spark could do either because clown. But
Anastasia suggested Misty steps across.
Fair enough, man.
All I can do is
Fair
misty
enough.
step across.
I don't know. I could just fly over.
True shit. But there are others who cannot just do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm referring to the people who can't.
I don't know. I just
There's, like-
look to the rest because I don't know.
Sorry, how far is like a leap? Like, is it like a percentage of your walking speed, or?
It's half.
It's half.
Okay, and how far is the gap?
15 feet.
Oh, that'd be fucking close.
Yeah. So you
but-
would have to roll to see if you can make the leap or not. Because it's like. If it were shorter, I would say, you know, you could probably do it, guys. Unless you're like.
Oh,
Real
I didn't even have to
unathletic.
roll. My speed's 35. I didn't have to fucking do that.
You were truly doing it for the performance aspect.
Oh, I
yeah.
totally was.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, they totally were showing off.
Yeah, absolutely. They're being a little shit. They can. They're clown.
They're allowed to. They don't get to. They're not good at combat, but they're good at this shit.
They're gonna be a silly little guy.
Because yeah, I think she's just gonna. I don't know what like our options are. I know you said it, but my brain was.
You can try to jump across. If you could find something up above to attach the rope to, you could swing across.
Or you can type rope it.
Yeah, but that would
Um,
require insane amount
Adding
of.
to the type rope,
Hmm.
you can also have somebody else hold on, like tie a rope around you, and while you're going, and, like
True.
Spark's like explaining this in character as well, because like I feel like they have some practice type roping, and they
Yeah.
would do something similar,
Mhm.
like have harnesses on. So if you fell,
Practice for harness.
they would be able to at least break the fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, you guys cannot see the bottom of this chasm, by the way.
Oh.
Ooh, I can make that happen. Can I do dancing lights? Because that's a range of 120 feet, and it's a cantrip.
Alright.
It's like, it's torches. So I
Do
can see
it.
how
Yeah.
far down it
Just
goes.
chuck it. Just be like, bow.
Yeah. Yeah.
See how far it go.
So I
Alright.
just do that.
So you take your dancing lights and you chuck it down to its limits, and it goes to like the edge and then just sort of dances along, and it illuminates enough for you to see that there is a silent river
Oh.
running.
Okay, so that's even worse for Tagok.
Yeah.
It's not gonna kill me.
From what you can see, it does not seem to be the River of Souls, but it could possibly connect up to it at some point.
That
Hmm.
might kill me.
Because if it was the River of Souls, it would be glowing. You would be
Yeah.
able to see it.
You could see people passing by.
The souls floating
I-
along.
I think if Spark saw that, they would have fainted. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The chronic fainter. Every group has one.
God, imagine like you're just like, you just died and you're going along the river, and then all of a sudden you see like several alive fuckers just looking down at you, and then they wave.
What are they doing up there?
One of
Fucking
them says, "I'ma
mean.
dip my toes."
Not
Shut up.
We'll forever make fun of Colbert for that.
Yeah, that's not going any.
That's his
away.
thing.
I was at work when he was explaining it, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna dip my toes. Oh.
Do not dip your toes in the death water.
I could for a very funny cast hold monster. Would I be able to fucking like grab one of you guys? Is that something that it does? No, it's just paralyzing.
Yeah, it
Work
just
on
You said
monsters.
monster. A monster wouldn't work on humanoids.
yeah.
Okay, but it would be really funny if it did, and I could just grab you guys.
That's hold person.
Yeah.
That would be very funny.
And it we can do bit by bit. But funny thought, unfortunately not possible.
I'm trying to think of anything else I could do to make it easier.
Is there anything like a big, like boulder or something that we could just lay across, or a big?
Oh wait. Kalina,
Oh,
like
Bender.
Kalina, she
Dumbass.
like she. Hey, I've been zoning out. Okay, I'm getting kind of tired. But yeah, Kalina, she like she's still like she's holding the horn, like the antler in her hand, and she's just still like thinking, and then she's zoned back out, and she's like, "Oh, we're in front of a gap. I can fix that."
Throw Kalina.
Oh my god.
Throw her.
when we forget one of our party members has basically earth spending.
Has essentially Earth.
Oh
bending.
yeah, you can do that, can't you? Shit, we forgot.
But yeah, Kalina, she puts like she finally puts the antler away in her backpack. Her backpack also cat. And
What a little
she
stinky
says,
baby.
"Hold on, you might want to stand back, just a bit."
Everybody kind of like steps away from the edge.
And she uses her power. Like, would I have to roll for something like this?
No, since it's not in combat, it's just an
Okay, so
environmental
no combat.
thing.
Okay,
You're
just
doing
environmental thing. Okay. But yeah, she makes like a very like a long enough and a very thick crystal. That's just basically just like just yum.
Merge the gap.
Merge the gap. Just a giant bridge.
Yeah.
And it's like freaking massive.
It's giving very Duke's Archives Dark Souls 1.
Ooh, yeah. Like giant crystals that you can just like walk on.
Very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, she does that.
And now all of you can walk across, and also the clear crystal allows you to look down below you, if you would be so insane as to do so.
Mark immediately gets onto the bridge and looks down.
And you can see the lights of your dancing lights flickering beneath the crystal, and it's pretty. It's like, ooh, pretty.
Like, I'm just walking across as quickly as possible.
Spark's debating spelunking right now, guys.
Oh my god.
Fucking course they are.
Because, like, they could find a rope to tie it to. They've done stupider shit.
Uh-huh.
True.
Yeah.
But doing so in this environment may be a little unwise.
Yeah.
But when have they ever done
Probably-
something wise? I'm
You
kidding.
probably see Spark look at the rope that they're holding, look at some rocks that they can tie it to, and then look down.
I'm just gonna grab hold of like the back of their shirt and just drag them.
It's like,
It's like,
Oh.
oh, come on.
I love you, but
Go
no.
on. No, no.
not
Any
allowed.
other day, I would highly encourage this.
Yeah.
But not today.
Yeah.
Any other
It just
place,
kinda
but
she,
no.
she just kind of shakes her head.
Y'all are no fun.
Ah.
Heartbreak. Heartbreak.
Does Spark say that?
Yeah? Y'all are no
Really?
fun.
Kalina just says, "We're trying to keep everyone alive. In any other place, we would probably do just that, but not here."
They kind of shrug and say, I'm expendable anyway, so don't worry about it. And then they just kind of keep walking as if they didn't say anything.
Kalina, she hears this, just like, "Spark, you're not expendable. What are you talking about?"
They start whistling. They're gonna act like they didn't say anything.
Everything's normal. I didn't just drop that on everybody.
Spark, please.
They kind of just like
Dead honk.
they kind of just shrug.
Really goofy shit. Self-deprecation.
Fuck, you
Just a
are not
clown, man.
respectable. You are not.
You're our clown. You may be a clown, but you're our clown.
You're
Emotional
our
support
clown.
clown. And then they kind of they're just gonna ignore Kalina though. They're not gonna respond to it. They're just like, yeah. Not much is gonna be able to change their opinion about that anyway. So
We'll wear
Gotta
them
help
down.
this
We'll
poor
wear
clown
them
with
down.
self-esteem issues.
We will deal with this later. Mark my worms.
oh, can they start playing like the little lyre as they're walking along, just having a little good old
Hell
time?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, like that episode in Avatar The Last Airbender when they're going through the cave.
Yeah.
Yes!
Sacred tunnel!
Ta-da!
Sacred
Secret
tunnel.
tunnel! Through the mountain!
Secret
tunnel!
Can't believe
You guys
I
were
thought
so
that was
on
Kermit.
key and not at all out of tune.
So
That's the
true.
fun of it!
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Like,
fun
that's
of
when none
it.
of our shit lines up ever.
Yeah,
No,
Discord
exactly.
just
That's
hates
the
us.
point of
It's
Discord.
impossible to do karaoke.
Oh, it's funny. That's why. You guys, it's funny.
It's a good time.
Yeah, like if we were all in person, then yeah, we would want to like, you know,
It'd be
line up
fantastic.
and yeah, we'd be absolutely fantastic. In Discord, that's where we're supposed to be shitty.
Okay, we should probably get a move on.
Yeah. So, as you're like crossing this bridge, you know, it starts to sort of wind down more and like go down at an angle. So like, you're going down the hill now, gaily walking down a hill. We all
Like
do
walking on the crystal, or like are we on the other
it.
side?
You
now?
on the other side, and you're like going down now. Through
Okay,
the cavern.
I just wanted to make sure.
And as you go further and further, there is more and more fungal growth. Enough so to where it kind of encroaches upon the walls of the cavern.
Oh.
And where you cannot see the rock anymore. It's just all layers of fungi.
It's Goopy Town.
And there seems to be a lot more ambient sound on this side of the chasm.
Minecraft cave sound.
Not quite. Like, I don't know how to describe it without giving away too much. But
Does it sound wet?
there is a little bit of wet sounds, but there's also sort of like some sounds of, I don't know, it's crunchy almost.
Ah.
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Almost sounds like crunchy breathing. Almost as if the walls are alive.
No, not quite.
Oh.
I know you're having fun describing things, but that's not what I'm trying to describe. Fuck it. Skittering. They're skittering. Distant sounds of skittering.
Bugs? Bugs? Bugs?
Bugs, 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 bugs.
They're so
bugs,
excited.
Bugs.
Yeah. There's skittering,
chanting
and then,
that.
of course, there's the sounds of, like, the plip, plip, plop, plop, and the distant sounds of shambling and shuffling about.
Yeah.
But, you start to notice that, everything is a little more illuminated. Like,
Yeah.
these mushrooms in this area are more bioluminescent. And there
Ooh.
seems to almost be a pattern to how they're growing on the walls, a methodical
Huh?
placement to how they're growing.
Can I touch it?
If you wanna. Do you wanna touch them?
Kinda want to poke one.
Go
Please
ahead.
tell me Spark is wearing gloves.
Yeah, Spark's always wearing gloves.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Spark. Go touch a mushroom. Pick a mushroom to touch.
They go to a fat one.
Big chumby mushroom. You see it's sticking out of the wall. It almost glistens and it shimmers from the rest of the bioluminescence around it. And you poke it and it sort of bounces a little bit under your touch.
Oh.
They immediately start giggling, and then now they start
Bum, bum, bum,
they
bum,
touch
bum,
it
bum, bum,
again.
bum, bum, bum. And you can actually like hear it ever so slightly. It's so faint, but you can hear the sound of it like bouncing as Spark touches it and pokes it.
They start
And-
repeating the sound.
Yeah, it's like at first you're like, what is that sound? And then you notice that Spark is like repeatedly like tapping on a mushroom, and it's like making little boing sounds. Shroom light sound.
Got a whole entire drum set on the wall.
Brr.
That many ideas. They will start playing the drums, guys.
Give me a couple sticks.
Yeah, but yeah, they're just like repeating the sound that the mushroom makes. Now.
Boom, boom, boom. So fun. Good time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I always want to touch everything. I'm that player.
Yeah.
That's valid.
You gotta have
Alright.
that player.
I'll stop now, though.
But
Yeah, they said
What
there was
you
like a
want.
methodical pattern to it.
yeah, it looks very like it doesn't look like it was like, you know, just random wild growths. It looks like it was very carefully cultivated.
Ah.
Thing down here. That's
Concerning.
like
Kalina, she says that these growths, it doesn't look like they just sprouted. It looks as if they were carefully cultivated here in these specific spots. Odd.
Yeah. While you're kind of inspecting these growths, it's like all of you are just sort of standing at this like it's like a little area that's a little bit wider than the rest of the corridors, and you know, Spark is having fun with their bouncy mushrooms, and you all are sort of inspecting these mushrooms and stuff. You hear what sounds like shoes, even though all of you are standing still. What sounds like the hard soles of shoes softly clicking.
Oh.
Deep nest flashbacks.
I'm putting on a Nosk.
Ooh, Nosk is a good one to put on.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna put that in
Yes,
in
put
chat
the link for
because
Nosk in.
yeah,
Can Spark hide?
Yeah,
hide behind someone.
behind someone or behind some mushrooms.
I'm gonna probably go behind some mushrooms. Their coloring probably matches up.
Yeah, valid.
And just like kind of like encourages everybody else to do the same.
Yeah. The mushrooms are like really thick here, so like there's a lot of crevices around the mushrooms.
I hide.
Yeah. Y'all gonna hide
Kalina,
behind the mushrooms.
Kalina also does that. She has her,
I'll
her
hide in the
pen
mushrooms.
at the ready. She hasn't turned it into sword form yet.
What the fuck? okay, I'm on
Yeah, we're
Pinterest
hiding.
just looking for a reference for the thing I'm trying to describe, and I see a stat block for Robert E.O. Speedwagon from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What the fuck?
My boyfriend told me that the thick mushroom is sus.
Fuck you. Thick mushroom sus.
Filthy hide.
Sussy. Yeah.
Stealth check. Stealth check.
Yeah. Stealth check.
Yay.
Also, do you guys mind if when we see the guy, if I do the thing? I also got an 18.
Absolutely. Sorry, I just... Titties.
Ooh. Okay, compared to my last stealth save, I actually got good. I actually got a dirty 20.
People
Nice.
bug.
Compared to my
Total
nat
of
1
11.
from earlier.
I have to do my disadvantage on stealth, so I have a total of 11.
I can't spell. God damn. Jesus.
God, I love the Hollow Knight soundtrack.
Yeah. So all of you successfully hide. Kristoff, hearing the clicking sound, quickly says a prayer to the sentry torch and extinguishes its flame.
Ooh. Oh, and we can't see anything.
Mhm.
Oh.
Be able to hear
Wait.
when the guy gets close. There's something specific I want to do.
Yeah.
Isn't Clement glowing?
Clement glows
Oh, yeah.
slightly, but he's wearing armor, so most of him is covered.
Good.
Yeah.
Only my hair.
Also, the mushrooms are
You just see a glowing face in the dark, like, hi.
There's also bioluminescence, so
Oh, yeah.
like any like slight
Already
glowing.
aids in them.
Yeah, only Starzoth and I and Clement glow.
Oh, but ever so
but we're also
slightly.
near bioluminescence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sarzoth would blend in because blue is a common bioluminescent color.
I do not blend in well.
Holds your hair.
I mean,
Press his head really far back into the mushrooms so it's hidden.
I
yeah.
am warm toned and I'm wearing flashy gold armor.
Yeah.
That's very clanky.
It's okay.
Mhm.
Just be quiet, please.
Act
Yeah.
natural.
Ha-
So,
I had an 11.
you're good. You're good. You're good. So, you're sitting there waiting as you hear the clicks of the shoes get closer. And listening to it, you can tell that, like, the gait is, not steady. It's like they're sort of favoring one foot more than the other.
The limping
a hog?
bug. The limping bug.
Is it?
And as you see the shadow of it first before anything, you see its shadow on the floor as it comes closer to the little room you're in. It's humanoid in figure and seems to be wearing long robes, but you can definitely see the silhouettes of the fungal growths that spurt out of it.
Oh, my brain went to a place. I'm not gonna say anything.
But
Okay.
it as it comes into the room, Spark, I'm guessing that you're like the farthest forward.
Yeah.
So you're the farthest forward. You're like looking at the shadow and looking towards the door, and you see, like, touching the mushrooms on the wall, a hand. Like a almost skeletal, emaciated hand brushing very gently across the surface of the mushrooms. You see old tarnished rings on its fingers. And
Okay.
as it
That's
comes
good.
more close into view, you see how tall it is, and how its skin, even though it is withered away and almost mummified, it looks like stone. Its eyes are hollowed. And you can tell just by the markings on its sort of all of you can tell this by looking at it now that it's sort of more in your view. By the markings still present on its skin and the crackling of energy you can feel around it, you can tell that this is a storm sorcerer. Or
Hey,
they once were a storm sorcerer.
hey, Eros.
Oh shit.
Yes,
How close? How close is this guy?
really close. Like, close enough to where, like, its hand is, like, passing by over the mushrooms. You could grab his hand.
Okay. If I cast a spell and you have to make a check, since he doesn't know I'm there, does that mean he does disadvantage if I scare the shit out of him and cast the spell?
Yeah,
See if he can
and
make
then...
dead guy shit his pants.
Shit your pants.
Okay. So what I'm going to do
You got your shit your pants
Kill
once
him.
when you died. Boom! I'm gonna do it again, you fucker.
Once
is
again.
Stark's going to jump out of the actually, you know what? Hold on. First thing first is Spark's gonna like channel all the angry energy that they got, and then they're gonna jump out and yell freeze and then cast suggestion, and you have to make a wisdom save.
Alright.
At
Alright.
disadvantage.
Go.
Disadvantage wisdom saving throw.
Is it just that person, or is it everyone around them?
Just the person I decide to do
Yay.
suggestion on. Mass suggestion
Also,
is
that's really cool.
suggestion and mass suggestion. I get to choose.
Yeah. So, it fails the wisdom saving throw, and it freezes in
Nice.
place. Though you see, like, lightning energy sort of crackle around its eyes as it, like, it's like it almost widens its eyes, but there are no eyes left.
Oh.
And it
Okay,
looks
guys,
down
not
at
to
you, and you see that in its other hand, that was not on the wall, it is holding a wand.
Oh.
Can I grab the wand? Can I grab it?
Yeah.
It's mine now. That's mine.
Make a strength throw to see if you can grapple it out of its hands.
Okay. Do you think I would get advantage on that because frozen?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me actually roll it as advantage instead of whatever the hell I was doing. 19.
Hey yo.
Alright. You are able to... You see the wand, and you grab it. And you snatch it out of its brittle hands, leaving it
Spark has a
kind of
wand.
unarmed. So... Spark, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna tell you what this is so you can add it later.
Oh shit! Yeah, hold on. Can I need to pull out my notes because D&D Beyond's an asshole. So I'm gonna give me a second.
Spark has a wand.
So
Spark is free.
you get Wand of the War Mage +1. It is actually in the like base D&D Beyond that you can.
I don't think I'd be able to use it though, which sucks.
Unfortunate.
You fucking got it.
Okay, so that concentration spell lasts up to 8 hours. So everybody else, do what
Beat
you
his
want.
ass.
I
Yeah.
Doesn't
can't
it
do
break when
anything
when
unless
someone-
if it's a specific action because I don't know if you guys want to kill it. I don't know if it's sentient enough to talk to.
Won't it break if we hit it?
No, it will continue to freeze until I lose concentration.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's
God,
damn.
imagine being a wizard with ADHD. You would lose your concentration on so many spells.
Fucking
Disadvantage.
hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
I'm actually so happy I was able to do that. I wanted to
That's
cast
a s-
suggestion on something so
That's
bad.
such a smart move.
And it worked
Keep
really
up the
well.
work.
Now you got a cool wand.
Yeah. Even though you can't use it, you can say, I stole this. I stole it.
Yeah.
Maybe they can eventually use it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is Ben currently here? We could have him take a crack at this one.
Yeah. So now,
Reza.
all of you, I'm gonna have all of you roll for initiative.
Okay.
So, you know.
I don't even know if Kalina's gonna want to do anything, to be honest.
I rolled a 10. I hate myself.
That's good.
Alright, so roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kalina doesn't have to do anything. I mean, I don't think Spark's gonna attack, but if we can
Total 10.
Yeah. You can either, like, attack it, or you can, like, you know, attempt to communicate with it, as Spark possibly suggested.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to confine it. Because I don't know if suggestion will let it talk. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
18.
Nice.
I'm gonna need
Let's also-
D&D Beyond to shut the fuck up with the weird burning dice sound. Tegak, what did you...
Total of 10.
10...
Which was not a good roll.
Anastasius...
I rolled-
Alright, 1 second. Total of 18. Be back then.
Oh,
Okay. So, in or out of combat, Kalina has, like, the first move. So,
okay.
if you
Wait, I didn't
want...
roll.
If you want to hit something... If you want to kill it, if you want to hit it, you're definitely free to.
Yeah, it's 7 anyways.
Kalina, she comes out of her hiding spot and, looks at Spark and she says, that was quite impressive. Well done.
They immediately start tearing up.
Does
But they
Kalina-
try so hard not to because, you know, concentration spell.
Yeah.
Oh. And Kalina, she kind of slowly walks up to the wizard,
It's a sorcerer.
or sorcerer, yeah, wizard, sorcerer, whatever.
Tomato, tomato.
If he were alive, he'd be so pissed.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that tried to kill Kalina?
No.
No.
He really
I cut his head
fucking
off.
what?
Yeah, it would actually be kind of funny.
It would
If
be
to-
funny.
It would be funny if Tobias showed up down here and then we got to beat him up a second time.
Like Tobias
Maybe I
shows
could
up,
add
he gets
his
his ass
overhead
beat by a
touch.
clown.
But yeah, Kalina, she walks up to the storm sorcerer. Yeah, sorcerer. I'm using the right term. And can she do like a general look over, possibly investigation?
Mhm.
Okay. Ooh. That's funny.
Giggle, giggle, all you want. So... anything in particular you're looking for?
More kind of like identifying marks, just like, oh, who might have this person been? Like, were they of like high ranking in some side of society? Who knows? Maybe this is the old wizard master or sorcerer master. That was the guy's like either
Elms.
the guy that either the guy that originally made the place or the master of the guy that originally made the place. I forgot who originally created the place.
Some old guy.
Semantics.
Yeah, some old guy.
Semantics.
One of them's dead, one of them's not.
So, you're kind of like getting a look over this guy and you can tell that, you know, he's probably a sort of higher ranking sorcerer due to his very opulent clothing. Even though it is worn and tattered away with time, you can still see the fine handcrafting on it. And, you know, the fine fabrics that it's made out of. The fine jewelry that adorns his mummified, rotting body. And, you can tell that he was probably rather old when he died, just based on, like, some various things. His, almost completely white hair, what little bit of it is sparsely left on his
Aw.
head.
He's going a little bit bald.
And you can tell that he is an... My brain is... I make these fucking words and then I can't say them because I forget how to say them.
Ankredin?
No. Achalach. Rock people.
Oh.
He's a rock person. He is rock. But, yeah.
Man.
You're able to, you know... You can also definitely tell that he's a storm sorcerer, of course, because, you know,
Rocket Man.
he's got the iconography for it.
Yeah.
And you can tell that his body is considerably taken over by the rot, as, specifically in his heart cavity that
Oh.
was kind of open. It is being overtaken by roots and fungi that is growing out of it.
Gosh, is his soul in there? Like, is his heart still in there?
You cannot see. It is so, like... You can tell that, like, that's where his heart cavity is, just by, like, you know, the way that
Yeah,
it's
the
coming
indent.
out.
Yeah.
But it's all roots. It's like a...
Kalina, she can't help but be curious, and, besides, like, what did you say about, like, who originally made this place anyway? Like, the tower? Like, is it the guy that we met, or was it the master of the guy that we met?
Master of the guy we met.
Kalina, she looks towards, Kristoff and, says, how much do you know about, the making of this place, or rather, who owned it, I suppose?
Well, due to some, old texts and things I found, he was a rather powerful wizard. And, there wasn't a lot to be salvaged that I could find, but, I do not think that is him, if that's what you're asking.
I see.
That is a shepherd, though.
Oh!
And he, like,
Kalina, she does,
and he
like,
gives you, like,
actually,
a
like,
wary
step back.
look, like, yeah, you probably don't want to, like, be up close on him.
Yeah.
That's
She's
a grudge.
curious person.
She's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna step away now.
But yeah, she takes it like a little step back. But she can't
Hey.
help but like focus on the heart cavity. And she does look to Kristoff again and says, are their hearts still in there? In their cavities? Have you been able to figure out if they're still there or not?
No. Not that I know of. I have not been able to dissect the bodies. Doing so would be extremely risky. But
Of course.
I can assume, since the shepherds particularly take on the skills and experiences of the past lives they possess. I would assume the soul is still within there. Somewhere.
Oh dear. And if, let's say, like the cavity were to be completely pierced, even through all this growth, the heart would potentially be destroyed,
Yes.
and thus the soul released.
The soul would be released, but there's no way of knowing if it would return to the spirit realm.
Hmm. Kalina really wants to help this poor sucker.
Can the shepherds talk? Can they like communicate with people?
You can make an attempt.
I mean, it's not my turn. I just thought Kristoff would know.
Yeah. Are you asking Kristoff? If
Yeah, I'm asking
Okay.
Kristoff. Sorry.
he sort of scrunches his brows and he says, I know that they can communicate in some ways, though I have never personally made any contact with them. I know that they command the hollows and other creatures down here. They act as leaders and commanders.
That's the title of shepherds.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I mean, you can try talking to it, Kalina.
I suppose that's true.
Also, I don't know if you saw, but I lied. If this guy is attacked, the spell will end. I'm just a fucking idiot. I can't read.
Okay.
I can't read. It says it at the bottom. I missed it.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I decided that lying is shitty. So
But yeah, Kalina, she looks back up at the shepherd. God, this is gonna be so fucking awkward.
Hey, Sisma.
Oh
it
my
go?
god.
Fucking
oh, but I can make it so theoretically if he. Okay, sorry.
No, continue.
So it says that it's limited to a sentence or two. It's not limited to just words. So I could probably modify it and make it so he could theoretically talk.
yeah.
Can't move, but you can talk.
Doc,
And we're gonna
Okay.
make you talk, asshole.
stay where you
Sorry.
are. Don't move. Start talking.
Okay, so sorry.
If you want
No,
to,
don't
that's
apologize.
something
This
you
was
can do.
very useful.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also I don't know if we're doing actual initiative.
Yeah, I don't know if we're doing like actual.
The
turns
initiative
now.
only starts if you decide to attack him. But
Ah, okay.
I just said that, like, you know,
Oh,
Kalina can kind of go first since she was
Yeah.
first in the lineup to sort of,
Okay.
like, you
So-
know, decide if she wants to attack or not. And she decided not to, so.
Yeah,
Can-
because that's not who she is.
can Spark like tie him up?
Yeah, you've got
Almost.
plenty of rope.
Yeah.
Rope, rope, rope. Yeah, so they kind of like tie him up, like just in case. And then is wondering if they should try to cut out the rot that's like attached to the heart cavity.
We're
'Cause they
doing
have a-
open heart surgery.
Oh my god.
Ah.
They have a dagger. They can do it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear to God. What the fuck?
Is it the pun or what I'm suggesting?
The pun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like,
Not you.
No, it's the puns.
Not you, my sweet
Eros
summer
does
child.
it often.
I-
Eros does this often.
what I do?
Yeah, he does this because my puns are good. My
No, your
jokes are
puns are-
good.
Your jokes are great. Could I try to do that though? Can I like?
Yes. Keep in mind though that previously any slashing damage has caused fucking cat has caused sap to spurt out. I just see the cat fucking boom come across the screen.
Baby.
First
Oh, look
ask.
at that belly.
Oh, little baby.
I
Little,
am so sorry.
little
No,
bambino.
don't apologize.
Little bambino.
It's so real.
Gatito.
Gatito.
Ayo.
Also, Caleb. Actually, we're including Caleb in this.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Does anybody have a visor that I can put over my fucking eyes?
Yeah, she's like, anybody got a welding mask?
Oh my god.
I got my
mean-
helmet.
I mean, yeah, you could slap your helmet
Does Kali-
on.
Does Kalina like Kalina's like right next to Spark as they say that, right?
Yeah.
Kalina, she does like think for a moment and just says, I might be able to do something. However, if you are going to try and attempt what I think you're going to attempt, it might be wise to not use any knives or blades just yet. We saw how much that sap gets everywhere. So maybe we try and perhaps pull them out, maybe? If we have to, we might need to use a blade, but
Spark nods at that. They're okay with that.
yeah, it's like, no, she's got a good point.
Do this methodically.
No scalpel!
They just wiggle their little fingers. They're like, I'm nimble. I got this.
Surgery. Surgery. Okay.
Trying to
So-
untangle the tangled headphones that you've left in the back of the drawer for 4 years. But you
So
need them
real.
again because
So
your
real.
your new headphones broke and you're really desperate to listen to your music. Because otherwise the
feel
bus
that.
ride is horrible. And you gotta listen to that weird crackpot from down the street who has the same commute as you.
That sounds real fucking personal, girl. Are you good? Don't answer that. I know you're not. Anyways,
Are you
so
gonna make a visor? Is that what you're doing?
yeah, little crystal glasses.
Yellow light, like a little light visor.
So
But yeah,
real.
yeah, Kalina, she's gonna like just basically make like a very light crystal visor. Like, you know, kind of like those like big clear masks. They use
Yeah.
it, you know, like all over the face, yeah. And she
Those
And
weird
she,
ass
like-
fucking shits that were at the start of COVID. Those weird things that people
Yeah,
were
those
wearing.
weird things.
These
yeah.
guards, yeah.
But yeah, Kalina, she kind of holds it up a little bit, like after she makes it, and she's just like, it looks a bit odd, but it hopefully should be light enough, and hopefully it fits.
Hey, if it works, it works.
So
We're doing.
y'all are
surgery.
doing this, and the strong arm people are like wrestling this guy to sit on the ground to do surgery on him. Like, sit the fuck down, mother bitch, mother
And
bitch.
Kristoff is just looking at us like,
Kristoff's helping. He's like, y'all are crazy, but why the fuck not?
most interesting thing I've done in centuries.
How we roll.
That is so real. All right,
Why the hell?
Yeah,
Now.
that's how we roll.
DM. Oh God, the DM. I beg thee.
Yes.
Can I roll sleight of hand?
Yeah, I would say yeah. Sleight of
Good?
hand.
Yeah.
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 I would say that works.
$28.
Ooh.
I have
Okay.
plus 11 in that, so.
All right.
Ooh.
So, tell me what you do. Tell me what you do,
So-
Shelby.
Spark kind of like warms up, does like those arm exercises, cracks their knuckle,
Yeah.
and then they like start
circles.
methodically unraveling like the rot in the vines and shit.
Yeah.
Roots. I mean the word roots. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're treating it as if it's a lock, like a
Ah.
puzzle lock almost. So they're like trying. They like take each root and just like unweave it. And if they're able to take it fully out, they do, and then just kind of like drop it to the side.
Yeah. So you are able to like get a decent amount of the roots sort of untangled, and now they're just sort of like loose, but you can tell that they're still sort of anchored deep within. You can attempt to like pull them out, or simply like make a swift cut and cut them out.
Can I borrow the torch?
Can.
Yeah, see if they like burn and shrink away.
Yeah, or even just get Tagok to like cauterize her with their fingers. Take
Oh my
out.
god, yeah.
Give me your
Take out.
fingers.
Take out fingers. Hands.
Tagok,
Here.
pinch please.
I'm gonna start cutting shit.
You just-
I need
you
you to
just
Oh, yeah,
cauterize.
because like if she
Grab
pinches
her
it, like
hand.
pinches the root or the vine like hard enough, eventually just cauterizes on its own without like spraying everywhere.
Yeah.
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 That's what the Spark's saying. I'm about to start cutting some shit. I need you to cauterize it as soon as I do. This is the biggest brain moment Spark has ever been. I don't think they're ever gonna.
This is Spark's
achieve this.
moment. They're having such
They
a
are-
moment.
They are never gonna be able to do this shit again, guys. I think it's
All
the
right.
stress.
I'm good. I don't know what to cast, but I'll do it.
I think it's just your hands. Man.
This is just you being hot.
Cool.
Yeah. In more
Yes,
ways than
very
one.
hot.
In more ways than one.
Sure.
Hot lady. Anyway, sorry.
Shit.
Everybody's attracted to Tagok, and Jade is just like,
Yeah, so yeah, Spark's gonna start very methodically cutting. Should I roll sleight of hand again, or are we just gonna assume the 28's fine?
make another sleight of hand just to make sure you don't like frick it up.
Well,
With advantage, I'd say, since
With
you already
advantage?
did so peepopogus.
24 with the advantage.
So you are like gently separating them, and like you're like, okay, I'm cutting here, Tagok, and then cut, and then she like presses her gauntlet fingers, and because of the heat and the metal, it amplifies it, and
Yeah.
she's able to cauterize things. And you tell her where to touch, and she does everything. And you're so super focused in, Spark, that you don't really notice the sounds coming from the shepherd.
Oh.
Is he
Even
in
though
pain?
yeah, even though he's like half undead, this is still very close to like the one part of him that is still him, his soul.
Yeah.
And it's very warped and monstrous, but it's like strangled like moans of pain. And so the others, you can kind of see this, but it almost looks like tears are coming out of his eye sockets, but it's not tears, it's little beads of sap.
Oh,
Buddy.
okay.
Oh, Anastasia, we die like men.
Oh,
You got this.
okay. So I am assuming the soul is free now.
So, after much careful, picking, plucking, cutting away, you're able to, like, free the soul cavity, and now you just have to like, get everything out of the way and get his soul free.
I'm assuming the body is not savable, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't think the body's savable. I mean,
Better than
theoretically, we
nothing.
could take the heart out of the body.
Yeah. If
We
you rip
could, but I don't.
if you rip the soul out, the body dies, but his soul will probably pass on to the spirit realm safely.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I think that's probably
Maybe like say a little prayer to granted safe passage.
Yeah.
yeah.
Say a prayer to Zephyrus.
Yeah.
Just like,
to
hey, Zephyrus.
Hey, Grandpa. Hey,
Hey-
Grampy. Calling on you right now.
Grandpappy.
Grandpappy, can you do something for me?
Grandpappy, we love you.
But yeah, I guess
And
at this point they
Grandpappy
just have
we
to take it
trust.
out, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they take it out of the cavity and say that they wish them safe travels. To the spirit realm and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. They're just holding it now. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think it'll just kind of disintegrate on its own after a bit. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The soul that you're holding in your hands is a very vibrant electric blue.
Whoa.
Wow.
And you can feel like the crackling energy from it, from their resonant magic in your hands as you hold it. And then the crackling fades and fades, and then the color slowly drains from the soul and it turns to gray and then fades away.
I should probably make a con save.
Yeah.
Why?
Chronic fainter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You just snatched the soul from somebody's chest.
They
Later.
rolled a 21, actually, so I think
Yeah.
they did okay.
You're just like, whew, I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah.
I
I'm
need
okay.
to sit down. I'm a second. I need to
Yeah.
sit down.
But the body of the sorcerer is, still there. It's rotted and just dead. As
Yeah.
it just kind of lays there. But it looks at peace.
Yeah.
At least we know we can help them
that it-
somehow.
Yeah, somewhat.
But it takes a lot.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort,
God damn.
but it is possible.
Yeah.
Possible to save their
That's-
souls.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yay! Don't know if we
Spark.
can do it with everyone, but if we ever
Mhm.
get the chance to do it, then take it.
You can save a few souls.
Yeah, like like
Spark keeps it
guarantee a
down.
few safe passage.
Yeah.
And
Spark's like,
now if you want to, you can loot the corpse. All you
What-
little gremlins can
What's-
loot the corpse.
What's like
Yeah.
the awards? Kristoff. What's his reaction
Yeah, what
to?
is
what
he
we just
thinking?
did?
Yeah, what he just witnessed.
we did surgery.
He's
Open heart surgery.
he's looking
I saw your
down.
eye twitch.
That was a wink.
Oh.
But the
okay.
glare didn't really catch it well. But so he's just kind of looking down at where Spark and Tagok are crouched after doing this, and at the body, and he looks impressed, really.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Probably one of the most interesting things he's seen in like the last several hundred years.
It's so real. But Spark sits down and then like starts crying. There's one of the
Aw.
most stressful experiences.
That was really intense, man. Right.
Kalina, she kind of sits down, not like right next to them, but like a little ways away, like enough distance between them. She says, "Spock, you did good. You did so well."
They kind of just start like repeatedly citing he's dead.
I know.
Like they're just too upset to talk at this point, so they're probably just gonna like sign frantically.
Yeah. Kalina, she like kind of tentatively asks, "Would you like me to stay here? Possibly offer comfort, like a hug or anything like that?"
They just need a second.
Kalina just kind of like, even though like they don't say anything, she just kind of continues to like sit there, be in their presence.
Self's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is what I'm dealing with these people.
Anastasia's just during slash after the whole surgery from the dead pan face he had due to one of both the support and shock of like not knowing how to feel about the surgery.
Yeah.
Understandable, respectable.
That's valid. I'm going to quickly check something.
I feel like since Colbart has died before, he's not as like doesn't have the same reaction as the rest because they're in a much better situation than this.
What the fuck? Sorry,
What?
that scared me.
What?
There was just a noise. I don't know what
I
it
don't
was.
know. It's possible that Ben did the wah 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 and it just got fucked up.
Yeah.
Ben, did you do the wop 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 thing? I'm not even gonna be mad.
I have my tube.
Oh, the tube. It was the tube.
Oh, it's a tube.
The tube.
So real. Tube moment, tube moment.
Tube.
The
Tube. So.
I'm sorry, the La Llorona literally just came on and that is literally perfect right now.
Damn.
So, I did some calculations and, y'all are sitting there and, just sort of, oh, that was a lot. And, you see Nyoka, he kind of, like, just slowly turns his head down to the corridor. And he says, "Do you hear that?"
Tube?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Perception check?
So everybody make a perception check.
Oh, dear.
Perception check.
Perception check.
Nyoka
Two.
heard something.
No.
I didn't.
I got a 9.
I got a total of 4.
Damn,
all-
everybody's a little shook up.
1 second.
Oh.
Second.
Die animation's so slow. What the fuck? Just give it a moment.
11.
Oh my
Even the dice is
God.
choked up.
You guys are. You guys cannot roll right now, Jesus.
Oh, that's horrendous.
What did you get,
I
Tago?
was so close to being a 19, but then it turned into a 3. So a total of 9.
Anastasia's got the
I've
highest
never seen
11!
No! No! How did I click again? Stop it!
So, Anastasius, you're like, huh? What? And you listen hard, and you can't really hear anything. You're like, no, don't. But, Chatu looks in the direction Yoka did, and he says, I hear it too.
Bug, 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 bug,
Uh,
bug. Spark just starts asking if it's a
Bug
bug.
time?
Bug time?
Like they're in the middle of sobbing, and then they hear this just like you know, like the sniffling, just like
Fuck.
"Fuck."
Fuck. But, then Kristoff, he also, like, turns, and he's, like, has his weapons ready. He's, like, squinting into the dark. He says, it may have called something. And then he, like, makes a flick, like, glances back towards the corpse.
Sorry. I feel like that's my fault.
No, it's okay.
That's in character, by the way. That's
Still.
And then Kristoff looks at the ground, and then you can see him squint, and he points with his sword, like the tip of his blade, and he's like,
Yeah.
look. And as you all look down, you see those very strange tracks that you remember seeing in Kristoff's notebook.
Bug time!
And that is where I'm going to actually end tonight's session. Tomorrow.
That is totally fair.
I was kind of hoping that because I'm
Boy.
really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Next
would-
week's session, you will find out exactly what the Storm Shepherd has commanded to come to him. And
Yay!
you may
Called for his fucking Uber.
call for backup. He called for backup. And you may very well have to fight them, but that will all have to wait
Yay!
until next week, my friends. And we will see you then.
Bug time next time.
Bug time next time.
Good night, everybody, and we will see you all next week on Friday.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.